George, are you ready to show everybody where our new home is?
Before we show you, we want to show you why the Hales would we buy where we bought.
What did you say?
I said, Jeremy, I'm a huge fan.
George is out in the parking lot. Look at that. Am I on the naughty list?
Hell, for every meeting. And you're gonna bring the police because you removed me once.
I didn't start this war with the neighbors.
But I fully intend on winning.
Here, I have anxiety over the roof, and I can't take this. I can't, sir. I cannot hear you very well. Not at all. I have to hold you up to my ear to hear you. Something is wrong. Can you please check your mic? I do not have perception of time. I don't have perception of dates and times. I do not, and my brain does not work that way. My child just fell down. You are not a nice person.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful night. I have had an interesting just past like 10 minutes. I was having issues with my computer, so I had to reboot everything. That's why I'm running a little bit late. Sorry about that. But I'm back. I'm back. Hooray. Oh, it's been a good day so far. So cheers to everybody. Hey, Cynthia. Retired firefighter 42. Oh yeah, you're so awesome. Oh hey, Julian Blampide. Julian Blampide became a new YouTube member. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations on becoming the latest member over here. That's awesome. Thank you very much. That is so cool. Hey Teddy, strolling in to say hi. Hi, good to see you. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Flatty. Oh, lovely to see you. Yes, that I am late. It happens. Maybe the storms. I don't know. I don't think we have any storms that I know of. I know we're supposed to get some rain tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Hey, Cowpoke. Good to see you. T-Rex, Trucking and More. Hello. Howdy. Hey, everyone. Good to see you. Also good to see you, Linda. Wonderful. And we've got a Linda Lazier. We got Linda McDaniel. We've got Boadicia, Deborah, Melanie, and McHenry. Lolly McHenry. That's a pretty cool name. I like that. But hello to all of you guys. It's wonderful. Charlie Albert. Hey, there's Shizzy in chat. Good evening. Well, good evening to you also. You guys are awesome. Daphne Moore. Hello from Nashville, Tennessee. Well, hello from Atlanta, Georgia. You're just right up the road from me. It's good to meet you. Pleasure. Most definitely a pleasure. Wendy Bona became a new member. Well, congratulations, Wendy. Thank you. You two now are a nut along with the rest of the nuts. And Teddy Orrin, for becoming a member also. You are another nut. Just happy that we have nuts here. Because without nuts, the squirrels would not exist. We keep the squirrels busy. That's what we do. Hello, Linda. Nice to meet you. We got the Lindas just rolling in today. Hey, Fast Group, how's it going, brother? Fast Group is a buddy of mine. He's down in the Brunswick, Georgia, and he does freeze dried foods, and it's pretty damn awesome. Like it's really cool what he does. He's sent me some before, and they're pretty damn tasty. He also does a little bit of content creation. But he's good people. He's good people. Very good people. If you get a chance, go check out a little bit of Fast Group. And he's got links, I believe, to his website. It's pretty cool. Hey, from Southern Oregon. Hey, nice to meet you, Char. Southern Oregon. I wonder what your weather is like right now. It's got to be good. Hello, Roxanne. Good to see you. Good evening to you. Lellen. I've known a McClellan. Huh. That's pretty cool. Not a Roxanne McClellan, but Roxanne. It's all right. It's all right. Love it. Hey, cool gamer. Good to see you. We got freeze dried candy. Yes, he does freeze dried Skittles. It's good stuff. One of my good friends, Caitlin Comments, actually ordered some of the freeze dried Skittles and then had some with her husband on her stream. She was doing a tasting of all of the nice treats that he had. It's pretty darn cool. Lake City, Florida. Awesome. Very cool. Welcome. Yeah, my wife and I were down in, what was it, Clearwater? I think it was Clearwater. We went swimming with manatees. Like you'll see that intro that was taken down in Florida. My wife and I are both certified divers, so we were taking a vacation last year. Yeah, last year, and went down and I want to say it was Crystal River. Yeah, Crystal River, wherever Crystal River ends up. That's where we were at. We had a great time. Had a great time swimming with the manatees. Got a little baby manatee that was just nibbling on my arm. Good evening, Wendy Bono and Teresa Mason and Leslie Birch. Hi from the UK, Great Britain. Yes, and T-Bar. Good to see you. Nice. And Ancient Drummer. Well, hi from Noonan, Georgia. You know, if you're an ancient drummer, we probably have met. Depends on how ancient you are. Yes, the old band circuits, those were fun. Those were the days. Yes, I still have all my bases from my days of playing, and so it's very good. It's very good. Hey, from Philadelphia. Hey, it's HR. Good to see you. 51 degrees, been raining on and off pretty much Thursday to Friday. Oh, that sucks. Texas Jen. Awesome. Yeah, I'll probably be going over to MG's later on. I usually send everybody over to MG's after I finish up over here. And I'll probably have Mo joining me in the next 20 minutes or so. She usually jumps in. But good to see you, Texas Jen. I need to have Texas Jen on sometime. She's awesome. She's awesome. If you don't know who Texas Jen is, well, you're missing a lot. You're missing a lot. Hey, Ruth Ann. Hi from Philadelphia. Nice. Yes, Linda Lazier. Definitely say hi. And MLS Law. Did he do it? I don't know. Did he do it? I don't know. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. And we've got hi from Liberty, North Carolina. I don't know where Liberty, North Carolina is, but it sounds familiar. Sounds very familiar. Oh, yeah. Watching the ladies get together. Hey, Teresa. Good to see you. Teresa Finn. Right to chick. I love it. I was a drummer in that's right. That's absolutely right. I was a drummer in a fife and drum corps. That is so right. Yeah, we were not a drum corps. Oh, and the infamous Tom Gillis. Yeah, man. How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Tom Gillis is definitely he is pro golfer extraordinary and actually teaches people how to play better. Twice in one day, my friend. We need to stop meeting like this. Might get the ladies like questioning our heterosexuality. I'm from Iowa. Good to see you. Diddy the Diddler home's being raided. Oh, really? That's crazy. P. Diddy is getting his home raided. Is that who we were talking about? I don't know. Don't kill us. Oh, I'm with you on that. Hi from the UK. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. We get a lot of the wonderful UK folks just come rolling in here having a great time. It's pretty damn awesome. Well, as Mo is well, she'll be joining us here in 15 minutes, but it's not going to hurt for me to get this thing started so you guys can can enjoy the watch party along with my good friend Mo. So Mondays and Tuesdays I usually do those with Mo. Wednesdays she's got an open invite, but she usually has date night with her husband, which is absolutely glorious. You gotta have that. Take time out, take time out of your busy schedule, spend time with your significant other. It's always, you're only here from Mo. Well, that's a good thing. It's a good thing that you only hear from Mo. I'm never it. You know how much it takes to offend me? Really, honestly, it takes a lot to offend me. I don't let it all get to me. P Sissy, the feds raided all of his homes. Oh, wow, I don't know who P Sissy is. I'm sorry, I'm out of the loop on this one. Hello from wet Dixon, Illinois. Wow, I don't know where that is either. Dayton, Tennessee. Man, you guys are just all Alabama's representing. There you go. That's how she ended up with 6 kids. well, don't worry. She said she's not planning on having any more, or can't have any more, or won't have any more, or something of that sort. I told her that that miracles do happen. She said no, she wasn't going to sleep with me. So damn it. Just kidding. No, Mo, like I said, Mo's good people. So Mondays and Tuesdays, I usually will do those with Mo. Of course, I do my Monday streams every morning at 6:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes I do 7. So if I'm running late, don't worry. I'll try to be on there by 7. Just if my sleep schedule gets off too much, I end up not showing up on time, and then I get Eris calling me going, "Where are you at?" So Eris is pretty awesome. She likes to get on. She likes to get on me and try to keep me in place. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Hello from Clarion, Pennsylvania. Nice, very cool. And best golf movie ever is Caddyshack. Yeah, Caddyshack is the best. The second best golf movie would be Happy Gilmore, where Bob Barker just stomps the ever living hell out of him. That was one of my favorite parts. Hello from Ohio. Oh, going back to Ohio. Hey from Georgia. Well, I'm in Georgia also. Well, so congratulations. You are from one of the good southern states. Not that there's any bad ones in the South, but it's very good to see you. And it's you're from the knuckle of the bird in West Virginia. Make the shape with your hand. Okay. I won't do that. No. Hi, Shizzy from PA. Shape of state. Okay, that makes sense. Dixon is where Ronald Reagan grew up. Okay, very cool. Yes, I agree with both. Yes. Hello, everyone. Can't stay. I fought a door and the door won. Oh, I'm sorry, Iron Rabbit. Doggone it. See, there's times I wish I lived closer to Rabbit, because I would come over and do these little projects for and fix things. I would definitely do that. Happy Gilmore is a close second. That's what I said. Happy Gilmore is definitely a good second. Remember to change from the top chat to the live chat to see all the spicy comments. Hit the likes and subscribe. Ring the bell. Change all notifications. And most definitely share. Hi, Iron Rabbit. Yes, and Shizzy's links. Those are my links. Linktree. It's pretty easy to find. I mean, I even have an OnlyFans, but they still won't damn allow me to put out content. Doggone it. They said my picture is misleading. So I'm feeling your pain, David. I'm getting closer, though. Getting closer. I think all I need to do is just show my my booty hole, and they will probably, go, yep, there we go. I don't know why anybody would want to see that, though. Hello from, if I'm not mistaken, is that Maine? I think that's right. Or is that Minnesota? I always forget. I always get those confused. But also lovely to see you, Lady Law Sandra. It's nice that we have these wonderful lady lawyers. My wife is a lawyer, by the way. She is lovely also. It's installed. Hell yeah, Iron Rabbit. Good stuff. Good morning from the Netherlands. Good morning. Mass. Yes. Oh my. All right. Well, let's get this show on the road here. So in this episode, looks like they got a coyote. Massachusetts, son of a buck. See, I was so close, but yet so far away. Massachusetts. I think that Massachusetts you spelled wrong, but I understand it's probably giving you a hard time. Massachusetts spelled wrong. Jesus. MA equals Massachusetts. Yes, I got it. Thank you. Oh, here we go. What did that work? Oh, that's so soft. Gotcha. Your phone explains it.
Big day. We've got huge plans, and we're going to a huge place to buy a huge thing to put our huge plans into action. Look at George. It's right up here. Look at this. This is a beautiful, beautiful place. Oh, they have the gate open for us too.
I love it.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
All right. This is a really tight gate, so let's see if we can sneak through. Let's see how we do.
Oh yeah, you can get through that.
It's so tight. It's very, very tight.
Long
driveway. You're good on this side. You're good on this side.
And
you're gonna tell me where we are? You had me close my eyes this entire cart ride.
You're about to find out.
Nice. Oh yeah.
And right now you're wondering, what the Hales are we doing?
Well, what the Hales are we doing?
You're gonna find out. You are gonna find out.
Is this the trap you said you were gonna put me in?
Is this a trap? Oh, okay. So we're building a trap.
Is this the Carol Baskins trap you said you were gonna put me in when you get annoyed?
Smart idea.
Or maybe I'll just put you in there.
Hello, what's your name? Come here.
Look at that puppy.
I'm over here.
What a
I'm
puppy.
over here. Where are you going?
It's like, I got things to do. I'm going to go.
All right, boy.
This is our second snake
Oh,
sighting here.
okay.
in
Looks like a
Florida.
racer.
This is
It's
a
a rat
snake.
Non-venomous.
Non-venomous.
But he
Yeah.
wants to get me.
Oh, yeah, he wants to get me. He wants to get me. He definitely wants to get me.
Jeremy versus Snake.
What do you
Who
think?
will win?
What do you? Oh, he went for the family jewels. Almost got him.
Snake won.
All
Snake
right,
won.
all right. Oh, he
He's
went
like,
for him
you better
again.
back up off
Okay,
me.
okay.
I don't
Best
know
back
you,
up.
and you don't know me.
Best back up off of the family jewels. That ain't even funny. This one? No.
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 No,
Come on, man. You know I'm going to the guy who.
You think he's poisonous?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is Jeremy being a fool right now?
Here we go. Wes, you throwing in the rat snake for free?
Yeah, you can take that lead.
Yeah, we get those all
All
the
right.
time.
So here's the deal.
The
Wes.
pig trap. Oh,
Wes
yeah.
and I made a deal.
Nice.
You'll find out what we actually bought. There's $1,000 from Ohio.
Yeah,
Here
good
in
evening,
Florida.
Deborah.
Oh,
ahead and- Go ahead.
You
and
better
count-
put that
you
right
better-
here.
You better count it. But Wes is throwing in a free
Nice.
Floridian rat snake. That's customer service right
Big
there.
man, nice.
That's customer service. He was
Oh,
on
big
the
trap.
on the
Nice.
mechanism that we just bought. He's feisty.
or she. Thinking
Probably
it's a
she.
she.
One of
Probably
Don's dogs.
That's going in for free.
That's awesome.
Wes, nice deal. Wait, I mean this hand.
No, those little boogers, they'll help keep a lot of the rodents out of your gardens and stuff. And chickens, they'll eat them too.
This hand. See? I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Step one, if we were to accomplish our goal, we had to set up cameras and we had to set up a natural feeder. This is just normal deer corn being spread out 4 times during the day.
Good evening, Welsh Lady Reads. And I have to give a special shout out to her. She was so kind and graced us with her presence on Sunday. If you haven't seen that stream, all you have to do is just go back and watch Sunday's stream where Welsh Lady comes and joins us for a very entertaining evening. We have Volstorm, we have Dictionary Diva, Kaiser Pineapple, Welsh Lady Reads, and there was somebody I'm forgetting. Oh my gosh. Who in the world could that possibly ever be? Yes, I Have a Story was there also. And we had such a great time. Loving this trip down memory lane. Yes, we love it too. Yes, all of us enjoy it here. Love it. Oh, look at the pretty little deers. Yes, we did.
Some of the wildlife
that's
we
right.
didn't want.
Ooh.
We captured some really cool wildlife, beautiful wildlife on our 70 acres, but we were specifically after something else.
The pigs. Look at the little piglets. Now, those don't look like wild boar. It's a deer feeder. Yeah, that's what it said. Coyote. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Welsh Lady Reads. That is so kind of you. I appreciate you. You've become the newest nut. They look like they're a mixed breed between wild boar and domesticated pigs. That's what they look like, just a mixed breed. Well, they are wild. Soon the hogs will learn to tell time. Yes, they will. Well, yes, they are wild. True. Gathering nuts. Oh, yes. I like how it lights up the whole area. Just emailed you for some more fun clips. Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Hal. You're pretty damn awesome. I'll probably have to check them out later tonight. Won't be able to do it right away. Yeah, that's happy little pigs. I guess the trick is to get them interested and then they hang out. They missed a couple of nuts. Yeah. Hey, Ghostry. Good day from within the Mo Raid. Good to see you. Glad you can make it in. Squid Pro Quo. Awesome. One of my favorite Georgia girls right there. Squid Pro Quo. Nice to see you, Mo Raid. I need to have Squid Pro Quo on sometime also. Being that she is from Georgia. That would be awesome.
Once we had the area set up with food, it was just a matter of setting the trap up around it. Now you focalize the food right in the middle, and then there's a one-way door. You can get in, but you can't get out. Come to think of it, that's the same way I kind of trapped George. Food.
Yeah, you can.
Look at this. All right.
Well, here's what you can do. You can look and you can see what my email address is on my channel. Or you can just hit me up on Discord if you need to. You can just add. You probably just look at like Legal Vice's Discord or just about anybody's Discord that has it, and just copy it and just give me a shout, and I'll get you on sometime. That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool. Speaking of getting it on, I mean, there's only one person that I can think of that would just love to get it. That is the Mo.
You know me. It's, between, standing like a parole officer over someone, making sure they brush their teeth with toothpaste and actually touch their teeth.
Yeah. Well, you know how you do that? You just go for every tooth you don't brush. I'm going to pull one out.
Yeah.
No, they would enjoy that too much. I know that.
No, they enjoy telling their teachers that too much. And look, I don't need that kind of gray in my life right now.
Yes. Look at that. Murray, Welsh Lady Reads, you're the sweetest. Thank you. Yes, she is.
And Squid, look at Marketplace. Sometimes people have stuff that they maybe they tried streaming or tried podcasting.
What is she looking for? She's looking for some hardware?
I have no idea. I was just throwing out that I find a lot of things on Marketplace.
Oh,
Meet at a
okay.
police station, though.
Gotcha. Currently crowdfunding a few dollars for a better setup than my laptop and my kitchen table. But I will tell you that do that for a while. And the reason I say this, and I mean this in all seriousness, is if you can get really good at that and sort of figure out the little intricacies of having those problems, it is so much easier to figure out those problems on a smaller scale than trying to figure them out on a larger scale. Especially whenever you start getting a whole bunch of gear and equipment. Ask Mo, she will tell you that,
Look, I have a Stream Deck. Have I yet learned how to use it properly? The answer is no, but you may not struggle with the technical things like I do. What I will say is starting off simple. If you're going to invest in anything, and I hesitate to give any wisdom, I would get a fairly good mic, because audio is going to be the thing that people will really want to hear. And I don't know where your price point is, but Amazon has some pretty good ones that are kind of mid. Like I have a Fine right here, and I think it was about $40.
I've got a HyperX, so I think it's not a solo cast, but it's got the cheap version. It's the little black one.
Yeah, I upgraded just now. Yeah. I'm getting the one that you don't need a SoundCloud compressor or whatever that thing is.
Well, and I will tell you, Squid Pro Quo, if you do get a microphone, I am really good at helping people get their mic set up.
Yes, he is.
Where things will sound so much better. Like I'm using a really cheap microphone, but I can point you in the direction of good software. All you gotta do is just hit me up on the Discord or whatever. Hit me up on Discord. Hit me up on the thing. Especially because you're in the States, it's a little bit easier for me to like point you in the direction to look. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah. But I will say, starting off simpler, if you just have a good mic, because you have to kind of get used to just talking to yourself and not having that feedback. And you learn your rhythm. And I will say having a brand new computer set up while trying to learn my rhythm was like, "Oh crap, where does this button go? And what am I actually doing here?" I liked being on a laptop for a little bit because it was smaller and look, too many buttons and mo
Yeah.
equals shenanigans.
A microphone is probably the first thing that I would invest in. I wouldn't upgrade a camera or anything like that until you know for sure what you're gonna do. Just a simple like mine was just a simple little like C whatever Logitech camera, and that's still what I have. I just have a simple Logitech camera. I can adjust the volume of the color however I want to. I haven't gone hog wild and got a whole bunch of equipment, although I've got a really good computer. I'm on a crappy laptop right now, if that tells you anything. And it's difficult to do actual shows, like putting together like news stories and articles with just a single monitor. It can be really difficult because there's a lot of things that are going on at the same time. You've got chat everywhere. I'm telling you, keep it simple. Decide if it's something that you want to do. Don't get caught up in the hype of buying stuff.
Yeah. It
Because
yeah.
really quick. Look at MG. MG has very minimal equipment. He's got a computer that's older than probably good Lord. I mean, that thing was built in the 1980s or something like that, and he just keeps
I
upgrading
think
it.
that was Bill Gates' first computer.
I think so.
It has Steve Wozniak's signature on the side.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's the cool thing. If you've got a MacBook, then you're like 10 steps ahead. Okay. Squid for a blow. If you've got a MacBook, get yourself a good holder for your iPhone. If you got a MacBook, you probably have an iPhone too. Get yourself a good setup for your iPhone that'll hold it, and you can use that as a camera. Okay. Then you can use some earbuds for your microphone that if you need to, or for your audio. You can get a very inexpensive microphone, hook that up, get yourself like USB adapter that'll power up multiple things so you don't run out of space on your MacBook. USB-C one, you can get one of those on Amazon for about $29 or something. I had to get one because I've got so many things hooked up into this thing that I had to get one. It was like $20, something like that. So you get one of those, you hook that up, you can hook your microphone into that. That's what I've got this hooked into. You can test your audio. I can tell you the software to do that with. And then you can also hear it on your earbuds, but you can use your camera on your MacBook phone, on your MacBook Pro, and you'll be able to get that nice, beautiful picture. All you have to do is ask the expert how he does it. Just give him a shout out, because that's what he's set up on. That's his camera, is just a nice little iPhone. That's why you see him, he'll do like the little hearts and stuff like that. You can only do that if you're doing it with a Mac.
I had no idea. See, you're learning all the things. I told you I could not help with this, but I will give you all the moral support I can.
Oh yeah, and yeah, and
tech support.
Well, and I think the biggest problem that people run into with the ear microphone thing is, especially if your hair gets in front of it, and you're wearing the earbuds, it'll cut out your mic. That's one of the biggest problems that people run into with those. Those are made more for telephone calls and not like podcasting kind of stuff. But yeah, like simple microphone, 29. I think I paid $29 for this thing or something like that. Maybe it was 30. I don't remember. It was so inexpensive. Upgrade, get yourself a microphone arm that'll hook onto your desk. If you have it, especially if you are at a kitchen table, you can just hook it up and connect it to your kitchen table. My setup right now is mobile. And whenever I say mobile, I have a piece of plywood that's 4 feet long by about 2 feet deep that has everything sitting up on top of it. I showed it to Mo, and I've got my microphone attached to it, and
it's contractor chic.
It is contractor chic, but I can pick it up and move it to another room if I need to. I wouldn't suggest doing that. It's just that's how mine is.
That's his next stream. We're making him walk around like the waiters in Paris.
Oh my god, that would be so horrible. This thing
Did you
get
hear
heavy.
about the race? So I did a story about this race that's designed to make you fail. I'll have to send you the article. It is the
That sounds
craziest
cool.
thing. It is like a sadist created a race and a bunch of masochists joined.
Yeah, that's right. She uses Crank to hold her camera phone. Crank is Crab in this specific realm. Speaking of specific realms, you know what we've got? You know what we've got coming in here, just rolling in really hot.
Dropped a grumpy, pardon the term, onto the bed.
I love that so much.
I'm at work and I saw you were live. I'm like, I'm gonna go mess with him real quick.
Junior, it is so good to see you. It is so good to see you. I'm glad you could swing by. I
just wanted to mess with you. I'm off on Wednesday. If you're doing anything on Wednesday, I'll definitely pop in.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll drop
I'll
you an
try
invite.
to be more of a better friend. Now that I finished one of my classes, I should have more time.
You're an awesome friend. Always have been. Yeah, you drop in on Wednesday. You know how to get in here, and then we're
just do what I did right now.
Yeah, we're covering the Hales and just we're actually doing like a rewatch and sort of taking it all the way back and then bringing it forward. It's to where they're at currently, and then usually towards the end of the night, I'll show one of their latest videos from their trial stuff, which is crazy. I mean,
yeah, holy fazolies! I would. Look, I'm just saying there are gators all around, allegedly, in Minecraft.
Yes.
Oh.
The only thing is you have to be, I guess, the gator has to find something about you tasty.
Well, if you spray her with Ode to KFC, I think it'll happen. Look like, oh, they gave me nice perfume, and it happens to be crocodile pheromones. I'm just saying, or gator pheromones.
Love those gator pheromones. Meow.
All right, I'm gonna go back to work. Love you guys.
See you soon.
Have a good night at work.
See ya.
Thanks, Junior.
Or day,
Thanks.
depending on
I'll
what time
try.
you're at.
I have like 3 hours left of work. FML. All right. Love y'all. Take care.
Bye. So yes, as I was saying, Crank, that is Crab in Welsh. Welshese. Yeah.
Welshie.
Welshese.
It's the Welshionese.
Well, and here's the thing: if you're worried about lighting, then this is pretty easy to take care of. Okay, if you're worried about lighting, you get yourself a really cheap ring light. Like here, look, I'll show you. See, little really cheap ring light, plastic. It costs like $5 or some crap like that. It's just really cheap light. So that is your front facing lighting, and then what you do is turn all the lights down or get yourself a lamp like I have back here. That's what that purple is. That's just a lamp. It's got some light changing bulbs I got off of Amazon. They're hooked up to the Wi-Fi. Google responds to it. And I think our last stream together, I said something to Google and everybody got really quiet. Like, what did he just do? I thought my mic was muted. I was like, Google, do X, Y, or Z. And all of a sudden it was just like, oh, it's like, great. I said that live. Well, whatever.
Well, at least you're saying things out loud don't generally include like, get your fingers out of there. I mean,
Well,
so
they
you know.
They do. Sometimes I sing to my animals. And I've done that live before. Yeah. I didn't know I was live whenever that happened. Yeah, you're going to need a iMac compatible multi-USB-C dock cause my iMacs don't have enough inputs. Yep. That's usually what you do. Get one of those USB-C inputs, and you can get it with multiple USB-C inputs and also with USB inputs. crap like that. Pretty awesome. She pees me off. Yeah. Might take the lamp out of baby Squid's room since we use the overhead light right now. Yeah. That's the way you do it. You'll figure it out. And here's one cool thing. There'll always be somebody. All you have to do is just reach out and say, hey, I want to test some stuff out, but I don't want to do it in front of a live audience. If you'll just join me for a period of time, so like point me in the right direction of what I can do, what I can fix, how my sound might be sounding, and all that stuff. So you don't have to worry about doing it in front of a live audience. I've done that with Mo. I've done that with Kaiser. I've done that with lots of people. It's easy, and most people will be happy to, if they have any technical skills, which I think Flux has some pretty good technical skills. She'd probably be able to help you out too. And by the way, that was a great show over there. I enjoyed that. Talk to myself too sometimes. Yeah. Wow. Sometimes I need expert advice. Appreciate your help, sport. We got to find you. Mo through Megan Fox and you through Mo. Meow. That's pretty.
Woohoo.
That's darn hot. Megan Fox is like spreading the disease around. That's a scary thought.
As long as she keeps spreading the dolphin video around, I'll be happy.
Oh God, that is so awesome. And MG has that as an introduction for an expert whenever he comes in. It's all...
That husband is so useless. He's not doing anything to protect. She might as well date the dolphin. At least he's interested.
Well, he was more than interested.
Well, I know. But the husband was like, ew, get away from her. I was like, you don't have a protective husband, do you?
Yeah. Sorry, dolphin, you would have been getting your blowhole filled with something. Probably a lot more than salt water. Just
go for the eyes.
You're a mod for Megan. Very cool. Yeah, I'm a mod in a few different places. I think I'm a mod over on the experts. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't really mod a whole lot. But,
people have given me wrenches and I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, see? Mo's got a wrench here, right there. See?
I have no idea.
Well, here's the helpful part about giving people that are on stream with you wrenches, which I didn't give Lady one. Damn it, son of a buck. Is they can also throw out their channel whenever they're on stream. So if they're just like, oh, I forgot to like show my channel, well, then they can do that.
Yes.
See, I'm going to do that right now because I thought I had made her a mod. Usually that's what I'll do, and then every so often I'll go and just remove mods. So if you ever get your thing removed, like you have your mod stuff removed. See, there we go. Blue wrench for the Welsh lady, like that. If you ever have your wrench removed, there's never any offense. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just doing a big purge of everyone. That's all, and I'll do that like completely randomly. I'll just all of a sudden go, I am removing everybody's wrench. Not that anybody did anything wrong. I'll just remove wrenches, and then as people come back in, I'll give them wrenches back and stuff. But I usually do it whenever I have a bunch of people that are mods that haven't been here forever or something. Then I'll just purge out, because then I can't remember. But then whenever I see them back in chat and stuff, I'll go, oh, that's right, they were a mod.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. And so that makes it, the reason I do that is it makes it easier for people to throw in their channel whenever they're on stream with me, because if not, I'll end up forgetting and crap like that. And if I mention them, feel free to throw your stuff up there. It's pretty cool. Yes, that was really, really good. Yeah. Flux is good people, really good people.
Oh yeah.
I remember when she started up on Legal Vices way back, and she didn't have any subs or anything like that. I think she was a mod over there for a while.
Yeah.
For quite some time. Yeah. I'm blue. Why are you? Of Of course I'm crazy. They don't call me nuts
Same
for
thing I ask.
nothing.
Yeah, same thing I ask everyone who gives me power on their channel. I'm like, this can only end terribly. Have we seen what Sal does with power? I'm basically his twin.
Yeah. You're a little late to the backtracking, but backtracking to catch up. Awesome. That's nothing wrong with that. Glad you could make it, Carol. And I've been subscribed to Legal Vices since he only had like 5,000. Oh, geez. Yeah, I was subbed to him before he even got monetized.
I think
that
I
was
got subbed to him around the time Flux started showing up, and then she and him started doing the other the paranormal stuff. So I think I started watching him then.
Yeah, Legal Vices. I'd seen him on I think it was Recadas, or it might have
Oh,
been
yeah.
on Andrew's. Damn it, I forget the name of his channel. It just I always forget. And he's in Korea also. I think he's in Thailand now. He's chasing the lady boys over there in Thailand. Just give him a hard time. But yeah, so Andrew, he was also giving shouts out to him, and so I ended up subbing to him. But saw him a few times on yeah, I thought he was pretty damn entertaining. Plus the stuff that he was covering was really cool. Yeah, thank you, Squid Pro. And I started getting interested in a little bit more of the lawyer's take on stuff, it's really weird because I work for a lawyer, so I don't, a lot of the stuff I already know. There's other aspects I don't, and they have such just a wide range of knowledge that you combine all of that, and just watching them talk things out. Now you understand how the superior court works, or the Supreme Court works.
And you can go to different people for different things. Like if I really need in-depth, like, why is this the thing? I'll go to Kurt because he'll explain it in minute detail. If I want to just be kind of amused, but still learn things, I'll go to Legal Vices because he'll make it much more funny and I'll learn things. I learn things from everyone. It's just, what do I need to learn? And, how do I want to learn it today?
Right. And then retain.
Oh, well, that's a whole different ghost of another feather.
Being Navy, I like Maritime Monday. Yeah, see? Oh, that's right. You are Navy. I always forget. Maritime Mondays. Absolutely. You're becoming more of an anarchist. What was that? Sorry. Become more of an anarchist with each story. I mean, and I don't live that far from Murda. That's true. That's very true. All right, let's get back to it.
Yeah.
Travis is actually cutting the barbed wire off. Travis, why are you cutting the barbed wire off?
So the bears, if they get in there, they don't get hurt getting out.
So black bear will get in here for the feeder, and we don't want to hurt those black bear. So we do.
Are they trying to capture hogs then, I'm guessing?
Yes. Okay. And we want to raise them. So what we're doing is exactly what Robbie told us to do over at Get Swamped. We're putting a bucket right here. The feeder will drop right to the ground. And then we've got doors right here for a week. These doors will be up and all the pigs will come in. They'll get their food. And then after a week, well, those doors will go down. And once the doors go down, it's like Hotel California. You can check in. You can only check out once we let you out. Now it's just a process of leaving the doors open. Your wildlife will know, yep, there's the food right there. Come on in. All you can eat buffet.
Ghost of another feather.
I got my southernisms mixed up. So I made one up.
Mm-hmm.
You can leave the doors open for a week, 2 weeks, just train everything. And eventually they should be smart enough to go in and out, and they'll just get trapped based on the door not going out. But me, I'm too impatient. I went ahead and I set up a tripwire.
But you could have got more of them if you wouldn't have done that.
Well, yeah. Also, they're going to know it's a trick now.
Hey, Leonie Brown. Good to see you.
Hello.
Hey, Irish. Long time no see. Good Lord
Hello.
Almighty. I miss my Irish. Ghost of another feather. Hello, Leonie.
Hello.
The great and blue Welsh
Aw.
lady. Mm-hmm.
Have they realized they're stuck yet? Because usually that's when they go crazy.
No, they might be fine.
They could be. Can we name
Zach?
all of them Wilbur?
Now comes the hard part, easy part, hard part. You know what? Once you trap them, that's really easy. Then you've got to get them to your pig pen. In an area this large with pigs that are so stinking fast, that is a lot easier said than done. The way that I'm catching the babies, I have the trap door open and I put the dog crate right here. So that's 2 of 7. Look how cute these guys are. And they're going to
That's
go over
actually
with
pretty
Beauty
smart.
and Beast. Now, a little confused, but they're going to be spoiled. They're going to have a great life. Number 3, Beauty and the Beast are obviously curious. Let's see what happens. Now, what happened, the very first 2, they found a hole in the fence. And right where that baby is. So I put some logs there. Obviously, it's going to take some weeks with food to domesticate, but hopefully.
Oh my. Sorry, I gotta do this because it's funny. I can't help it. Thank you.
How'd you film me when all the kids went back to school this morning?
That was your dance? That's awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Good to see you. Ah, thank you, Irish. It was. I'm actually going to update that video. I was planning on doing that before my basement got flooded out. That was one that was all primed up. I had like all this stuff I was going to do, and be damned if I didn't. Just everything got shut down. So that's what happens.
I understand.
Yes. I was stationed at Norfolk NAS in Wisconsin. Had a permanent spot in downtown.
Oh, I was born in Norfolk. Yay.
Yes. I was born in Don't Give Up. Never mind. We'll just.
So the first 2 I lost. This is number 4 of
looks like
7.
he got
Where
out.
you want to open it's just the top latch. Mama George has the feed now. I think I'm going to call him Psycho. He's the only one. Back away, George. He's the only one that's been brave enough to actually run at me. He's going to need an hour or so. That's definitely, see, he's Psycho. He's Psycho. He is Psycho. George.
He's not Psycho. He's mad to be.
We're Psycho.
He busted his nose over here on the gate and then ran at me.
And you screamed.
And he took off.
And we didn't have the fence locked. And he got the fence open. All right, 1 out of 4. Who's back there? We named her yet? Psycho's gone.
You think he was really expensive?
Yeah, he was. 3 more to see if we can capture and keep. All right, number. Boy, I don't even know what number. Beast. What do you think of all your new friends? This was number 7. I actually got 7 and 6 at the same time. And
they're all like,
well,
there has to be a hole here somewhere.
But out of the 7, I was actually able to keep 3. How many got out of this enclosure?
2.
2 got out of this enclosure.
One got out of this. I don't know if you can see my finger. This enclosure. And wait, so that's.
It looked like he was poking her butt.
And then one escaped out on me.
All right, so three got out of here.
Yeah.
One got out of the dog cage. 3 remain. George, we got to name them. What are their names going to be?
Nice.
Okay. I'm thinking bacon strips right there.
Hey, how's
because
it going?
the strips. I'm thinking bacon bits back here. Beauty. Let me see bacon bits. Bacon bits because of the bits of color. And then I'm going to say burnt bacon right there. So burnt bacon, bacon bits,
Oh my god.
and bacon strips. All right, let's give them a chance to settle down. We'll see if we can get them to eat out of our hands here in a bit.
Yeah, they're a
Look
little
at
wild.
this. We got Beauty. We got Beast. We got bacon
I
bits.
think
Bacon
them eating out
strips.
of your hand is going to
We
take a
got burnt
bit.
bacon. This is turning out to be one
Yeah.
big happy family right here.
Possibly.
So Beauty and Beast.
Once you get them to
calm
know,
them down.
they'll be fine.
They're going to teach them.
Well,
Pigs are
yeah, but the same
extremely
day they
smart.
just took them out of the
Teach 'em, hey,
pen
all
might
our
not be the
food
day.
comes from these people.
No.
All our water comes from these people. Our bedding. This is the best life we could possibly have.
Until
Mama
there's
George,
snow.
Daddy Jeremy are living their best life, and they're going to make sure you live your best life too.
Yeah, crispy bacon.
Good girl. Good girl. Look at this. Good girl.
I love how the big one's like, nah.
Amazing. Look at that. Oh, he just touched me. Or she. Good babies. Good babies. Good, good, good. Beast, be nice. Come on. Be
Beast is
nice.
Be
aggressive.
nice to Beast. He didn't
Good
want these 3 kids.
babies. Good
He didn't even get to have
babies.
fun.
Good girl. Good boy. Yes, good
Dinner, lunch, and breakfast.
baby. Good babies.
Poor
Look at
Beast is like,
that.
wait a minute, I
Look
didn't even
at
get to have
that.
fun and now I got 3 kids. How's this
Wild
even work?
pigs tamed. Good baby. Good baby. And all it takes is a little food. Good babies. Good babies. This morning is the true test. We're going to see if the baby pigs will actually eat out of your hand.
Something that I love to
Or
do. This
eat
is
your
the
hand.
highlight of my day is being able to feed
What
the
is
animals,
it?
especially when
Well,
they eat
I
out
mean,
of my
remember when she had
human
5
hand.
fingers?
All right, who you going to feed first?
First things first, I have to feed the chicken.
All right.
All right. I have my own language for them. I do this call and they come running no matter
All
where
right,
they
go
are. They
for
can
it.
hear me. Ready?
Let's see what you got. No, and they did not disappoint. What are you going to feed them?
I'm gonna give them diced apple.
Okay, so they get diced apple.
Burnt bacon.
This is Chicken Little.
Crispy bacon.
Right here.
YouTube rejected that username for
And
you.
what are we calling that chicken? Chicken nugget.
That's mean.
Now, we do have baby Guapo and Chapo inside as well that John Deere from Ag Pro gave us.
Oh, very kind. Totally unexpected. It totally made my heart melt. But shout out to John from John Deere.
All right, you ready to go see if the baby pigs will actually eat out of your hand? Out of your hand. It has to
I'm
be
kind of nervous.
like this.
What if
out
they
of your
eat my
hand.
fingers and they think that they're hot dogs?
Okay.
It's Bon Appetit time. I've got pizza bites for them.
Now they're all over around me. We let Beast out, which he's not going anywhere. He'll be right here, and we're gonna find out. Are they brave enough?
They're like, is that DiGiorno and not Domino's? You people.
Look at that.
1 down, 2 down. Come here, strips. Bacon strips.
That's bacon.
Bacon, bacon, bacon.
Here comes burnt bacon.
Here you go, mama.
Here comes Beauty.
Bacon, bacon.
Beast is over in the
Bacon,
swamp right
bacon.
now. Look at that. That's bacon bits right there.
Oh.
Bacon bits.
Here you go, mama.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
Here you go.
bacon bits. Oh, and we run.
Come here. Come here. Extra crispy.
Beast, come on, boy. Good boy. Come on. Come on, Beast. Beast is having some
They're still
fun.
chewing. They're chewing the dough. And then I have apples for them for dessert.
You're
They're gonna
giving
love
them
that.
apples too.
For dessert, yeah.
Oh
Here
yeah.
you go, baby.
Look at that.
Here you go, mama.
They are officially.
She says, and
Who
I wouldn't
wants
say.
dessert?
I
And
wouldn't say trained.
Who wants dessert?
Tamed, yes.
she says, and second breakfast.
Trained,
Yes.
not trained yet.
yeah, I mean, I'm a pig. I'll eat anything. I'll just keep
Who
eating.
wants apple? Who wants the apple? Who
Oh,
wants
the mouth
apple?
sounds.
Yeah.
They're a little camera shy. Everybody is in the beginning.
Oh yeah. Where's a pigeon-looking chicken?
Right out of the hand. This is how you tame. Now, they're pigs. They will eat anything.
I would
And they will
stand up
eat as much
before
as
you're done
possible.
with the
Pig
whole
snacks
plate.
eat themselves
They're gonna
to
eat me
death.
next. They're gonna eat me next.
Yes.
They
Back
get
away
more
slowly.
food than they could have ever imagined.
baby.
This
That's
is
'cause you
just a
wanted it.
snack for them.
Pepperoni. Got it. They got it.
Hey, baby.
There's a pepperoni right by your knee.
He just nosebutted
You're like,
me
no,
right in my
food
knee.
giver, that's you. I'm confused.
Yeah.
They're loving it.
Now, their brothers and sisters were at the trap just 2 nights ago. The other four.
All four of them reunited with each other.
So
And the goal is to try and get them reunited.
we'll get
with
them
these three.
all together. We're gonna feed them,
Yes.
and
Oh, now it's trying to eat my hair tie.
oh, yeah. Mission
Burnt bacon
accomplished.
is
Would
like-
you say mission accomplished?
Yes. Let's do it
Ma'am, you
again.
have more food.
You guys feel left out. Remember, she gave you snacks first. They come over and play all the time,
Oh yeah.
don't you?
Lots of bugs. Lots of bugs.
No malaria there.
No, well, you can still get
Yeah,
malaria.
well,
we
less.
hope not. Yeah, less than what there normally would be. Oh, okay. So that was that one. Oh, guess what? They found bones on their property. Part 2.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, it's not a bottle.
It's not?
It's a giant piece of mammoth tooth.
Is it really?
Nice.
What are you doing?
The guys are coming tomorrow. We're going to look for more dinosaur bones in the back. I can't go to sleep until this is done. I have to make the perfect sifter so that I can find the biggest dinosaur bones and hopefully find that mammoth tusk worth $1 million.
$1 million.
Million.
Got the ching 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 ching.
I got this bread tray. This was from a local, it wouldn't be a thrift store, but it would be a local food pantry, and they get a lot of bread trays. I paid $5 for that. Then I got this real decorative metal screening. You see the small holes in here? I thought this would be perfect to make sure if we find shark teeth, if we find any bone fragments, that would make sure none of that's going to go through. So I've got to cut that to size and lay it in here. That's step
You
number
paid
one.
more for the decorations, sweetie.
Nice job,
Yeah.
Jeremy. Cutting away from the sausage.
Let's see, does it fit? And
Boom, like a
not
glove.
bad. Actually, that's like a glove right there. So what we're going to do now is I've got some zip ties,
Uh-huh.
and I'm actually going to zip tie all this all around so that stays there. And then when we put stuff in here, we'll sit like that. Let's zip tie it.
Okay.
Got it all in there. Look at that. Now,
Look at that.
what we need to do, remember all these pool floaties we found when we were thrift shopping in our challenges?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm
You're
actually
cutting it in half.
I'm going to cut them in half.
And
And then
zip tie 'em
pool
on.
floaties will go on the sides like this,
Mhm.
so that this will actually float in the water. So
Okay,
let me get
okay.
these all hooked up. We'll see what we got
Mm-hmm.
at the end. Look at this last piece.
What would
of
humanity
floaty
do
going
without
on.
zip
Last
ties?
step
I mean,
of the sifter. It looks good so far. I like the color
Yeah, but
coordination.
This one's yours. I got to still build one for me afterwards.
For me?
I just don't know what the guys are gonna say, whether this is actually gonna make the cut or not. I've never done this before, so we'll have to see whether
We get their approval or not.
yeah, I'm not sure that I will, but I get an A for effort, right?
Sure do.
And look at this. I just have enough twisty ties. Just have enough. These are all from storage units. We didn't bring any with us. We literally have just enough twisty ties to make this project work.
I think it looks party. Good job. You get a fist pump.
I ain't done yet.
I'm
Well,
with
don't
him.
leave me hanging.
I'm gonna
No,
be hanging for a while.
not until I'm finished.
Had to burn some midnight oil. Use a little bit of a headlamp, but my Franken beast is complete. Now to see what number 2 is going to look like. Let's get at it.
Well,
We're slaving away all day
Oh,
on this
no.
beauty.
It's
Number
now
2.
time to see what the professionals think.
You put a lot of work into
Hey,
it.
Chris, Wild Kyle,
All right. Let's
what do you
inspect
think?
this thing.
What do you
I like
think?
the mesh.
I like
That
the mesh.
seems
That
very
looks
tough,
pretty.
Very tough.
It's sturdy, but something's missing.
It needs some wear and tear, man.
It's
It's supposed to look
like this.
Okay. It needs to look rough. It needs to look well used.
You need to prove to the fossil gods that you can make a tool that is worthy of finding.
So what are you trying to say? It looks like a 2-year-old made it?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
We have a surprise for Wild Kyle.
Oh yeah.
What is it? Is it wild?
It's actually from our mutual subscriber, Leanne. She thought that you would like this.
Oh my god.
Aww.
So this is a gift from Leanne to
Yeah.
you to me.
Yes.
Yeah,
My
kind of
wife
like
had
that.
that
Yeah.
spice
Yeah,
rack.
yeah.
amazing.
There's that.
What does this
We
one say?
we all know how much you love collecting old
Yes, I
bottles.
do.
Bottle man.
I'm the bottle man.
Maybe you can drop some knowledge on us.
Canol-
With
Well, this one says syrup
hold
of
this.
black drought. That's terrifying. I don't know what that is.
You've never had the black drought
I've
yet?
never had the black
Yeah,
drought.
you don't want the black
so if
drought.
I get it, I have
yeah.
to drink whatever was
Yeah,
in this.
that's for yeah.
What's this one say?
Awesome.
The
Awesome. I
Chattanooga
love it.
Medicine Company. And it says McCalry's Cardui. I don't know what that is.
Liquid
So can you
Coke.
tell me the date on the bottom of the
Syrup of black drought again. Oh no.
Oh, there's a huge
So-
pandemic of black drought. Yeah.
On these ones, based on the color and the style, they have the little twist top there.
Okay.
So it has to be after 1920, and this was probably from the 30s. These guys.
So anything prior to
1930s.
1920 was what, cork
Would
style?
be mostly
or-
cork tops, yes.
So
Screw tops
they-
started in
like
1920.
these?
Yes, yes. So these, but also if you look at the seams, so you can see the seams on these go all the way to the top.
Yeah.
So these are actually machine made. So they have the cork tops, but they were machine made. So these could have been made like in the 20s, or they could have been even more recent than that because it actually says made in Taiwan. So it's probably very recent. But Elixir, Tree of Life.
Elixir, true. Blood.
I thought we were supposed to be looking for ancient artifacts. And here we are
We're taking a
Keep
break.
digging.
feeding the pigs.
Okay, I want to feed the baby. The baby.
Okay,
There you go, buddy.
You know
There
how you
go.
get a baby pig to eat from you?
Oh my
You go,
god.
you go,
Thank you. He said thank you, Kyle. That's what it sounded like.
he said,
Thank you, Papa. Sorry about dropping them, y'all.
Oh, don't
Here.
Paleo Brie is missing out today.
Hey.
Look how crazy they are for you. You thought you were wild, Kyle. You thought you were wild. There you go. That's right there. This was bacon strips. This is now wild cow.
Well, Kyle.
This is bacon strips. The one with the bits is bacon bits, and this is burnt bacon right here.
Burnt bacon.
Crispy. Extra
Oh.
crispy.
Hey, buddy. You don't want to attack
no.
Wild Kyle. Don't do that.
All the
See
way.
where it says H? That means
George, you're not supposed to tell your Uber driver how to drive.
neutral.
What's R? Reverse. So high means go.
Yeah.
What's your Uber driver ID?
Wild Kyle.
Wild Kyle, I guess.
Yeah, definitely not taking this Uber again.
I'm gonna tip him. I'm gonna tip him big.
New Uber driver.
You're
This
learning
is
to
not
drive?
looking good.
Oh my
I don't
God.
think
Is this his? Are you training him?
Driven a vehicle before.
Are you training him? Here we.
It's gonna go forward.
I'm afraid.
Go. Where did you find these Uber drivers, George? Holy trees and branches.
I found them on fossilhunters.com.
Fossilhunters.com.
Never leave home without your zip ties.
Or was it fossilfinders.com?
Might have been fossilfinders. Yeah. Guys are looking through a pile right now.
What should I be looking for?
Pile of dirt.
Little like flat rock.
This reminds me a lot of Jurassic Park, but that wasn't a pile I would get excited about.
That's another 4-letter word.
What's this? What's this?
That is a fossil leaf.
Found a leaf.
Hey, Kyle, come look at this.
She found a leaf. Now, all of this in this pile,
This is all like
this came from.
old fire.
Oh, like old burnt stuff.
It's
This
actually
came from our burn pile.
interesting.
Oh, well, it wasn't actually burned. It was. It was actually in the ground, and then I dug it out.
Wait, so this charcoal stuff from your fire?
No. This came. I dug this all out to build the fire pit.
Yeah, so that's.
And you can tell it's not like modern stuff. It's kind of like pressed down in the dirt. Did you have any other fires here? Like
Nope.
no? Okay, yeah. So this is coming directly out of the dirt.
Did they do old prescribed burns here a really long time ago? Maybe then.
Nope. Private property.
Oh.
Could have.
Could have been like a big wildfire, or it could be like evidence of like Native Americans on the
So
property.
that's what the black sand represents?
Yeah, you see all the little black specks everywhere?
Yeah.
That's from old fires. That's a little piece right there.
So burnt sand, what used to be white,
Yeah, there you
now
go.
black.
Our Uber drivers have successfully
We got our gator back
got
here
us back here with the gator.
in one piece. We're all alive.
All the trees aren't in one piece right now,
They're
but
not at all.
True.
you guys are going to get a good review on Uber for this.
Oh, good. Yes.
Be my first
5
one ever.
stars for you.
Yeah, we've never gotten a good Uber review, so
Never.
this would
Never
be nice.
happened.
What are you guys contemplating right now?
Deciding whether we're gonna get in there with masks and snorkels, or if we're just gonna do waders and walk around. It's very cold.
What's the deciding factor?
The water is very cold. The deciding factor is how badly do we want the men.
I should push Wild Kyle in right now. And then it'll be perfect, just right.
Yeah, then I'll be used to it. And I'll have to go in.
How bad do you want to find a mammoth tooth?
Pretty bad. How bad do you want to find a man?
I'm leaning towards doing some very uncomfortable things right now.
Yeah.
Never admit that on film.
Guys.
I'm with him on that. Don't ever admit that on
Yeah.
Right.
To be fair, once you've already said
You're
it, you're
gonna
like,
wait her
oh,
up.
well, that shouldn't
Lord.
come
Yeah.
out of my mouth hole.
And even
Most
though we got our
definitely
waders,
before they were
look at this,
being
Kyle. You
stalked.
see this here?
Yeah.
The back of the gator has a measuring. So if we get a mammoth tusk,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can measure it up to 44 inches long.
That's amazing.
That comes in very handy.
Chris, what do you think we're gonna find? I think we're gonna find fossil bone, a mammoth skeleton, a saber-toothed cat, at the least.
For
That's what I
real?
think. We're gonna do our best.
Nice.
All right, guys. My real fossil hunter now.
You're looking legit. I mean, you're getting there. We gotta see if you can find stuff.
Yeah. We won't know until you find something.
Fossil finders!
Jeremy's a rookie!
Rookie!
The guys left me here on the edge already. They're all the way. Look at this. They're all the way down there.
They're like a mile ahead of us.
I'm a newbie.
We both have our waders on.
I've been learning how to catch alligators, not fossils. They're so
I guarantee you the fossils are easier to catch.
Let's put this thing.
They don't run as
Yeah.
fast.
Does it float?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yes, I'm official. It floats. Maybe not really well. Actually, look, George. You see that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna go catch up with them.
Hey guys, wait up for us.
Oh,
Dinosaur poop?
Maybe.
How much? Dinosaur poop is worth a ton of money.
Well, here you go. It's all you.
Oh, some serious
Kyle,
dino
we got
poop.
pebbles in the clay.
Pebbles?
Yeah.
Okay, pebbles in the clay,
Can mean fossils.
and also Flintstones, right?
I believe so.
And what?
That's
And the
I've-
Flintstones.
That's what I've been taught.
Oh, weird. That's some weird.
So that's not
play.
normal.
Well, it could mean fossils. We just have to poke
Sifter's
around a
going
little
down
bit
the
more.
creek.
Cool.
Stop it.
You know what they say?
Stop it.
Sifter's gonna sift.
Sifters
That is
are
some
gonna sift.
weird clay.
I know.
Yeah, it's what the Hales. So we have
You
the
never
weirdest
know
stuff.
what the
They
hell
really
you're
do.
gonna find.
Yeah,
They do.
we got the weirdest clay in all of Florida.
Did you guys
Wow.
take a clay sculpting class?
No.
I have not yet.
Never.
You can make
Nope.
it's a little ball.
Oh, we found a clay ball.
We did.
I haven't even put a shovel in yet. I'm just waiting for them, but I'm on something. I'm kind of scared. I'm on something for sure.
You're on something.
No!
A bottle.
I found my first fossilized bottle.
Your first PBR bottle.
How
gotta be
cool is that? Now, the goal is to use our feet to find crunchy bottom, right? Is that the correct term? A crunchy bottom.
Be careful what you
We're
ask
gonna feel for the crunch.
I think people will pay good money for
crunchy bottom.
some of that, for using your
Chris
feet.
would probably never admit this on video, but he actually said my screener would be better for screening all of this.
I don't know if I said that.
Well, whose screener is Wild Kyle putting this stuff in? I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm trying so hard not to fall and drop the camera in
Oh,
the
gosh.
water.
That would not be good. Little pebbles.
I see shells.
Do you see shells already?
Yeah, there's shells. Over there, there's little shells.
I like shells.
I like shells.
Definitely clay. Gross.
I don't have a trained eye yet, so I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
Well, this is a leaf.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely.
There's a way to get those out.
Bounce it.
You can drop it slowly, and that stuff will just float out.
Ah.
All the leaves go away.
It's like panning for gold.
Bye-bye, leaves.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
See you later, suckers.
Look at that. We're learning the techniques.
Teach us, old wild
And then,
one.
and then you just want to take your gravel and kind of get it pushed to one side,
Uh-huh.
and you kind of want to just take a look at it, rake it back a little bit.
So look.
I see nothing
bone.
jumping out as fossils yet.
You see no bone, but these are the weirdest rocks. I've
These
ever
are the
seen.
weirdest rocks.
I just want to emphasize that I agree with both of these guys that they don't see anything.
Nothing.
They don't see it.
There's some weird stuff right here. I don't even know what this stuff would be.
Pleisto
It'd
clay.
be like Pleistocene clay or
Did you say
like.
Pleisto clay?
Pleisto.
Mhm.
I would probably guess Play-Doh clay.
Play-Doh.
That's my guess.
That's the
Play-Doh.
technical term.
Technical Play-Doh.
The scientific
Yeah, love it.
So
terminology.
weird.
It's so milky.
Milk.
Wow, Kyle. I think I'm onto something.
Oh my gosh.
What is it?
A T-Rex leg.
Oh!
Is that the tusk we've been looking
That
for?
Is that the tusk?
That's right.
No, for real. Is that the tusk?
That's the wood. It's a tree.
It's just a tree.
Found a tree in the woods.
What a funkin'.
Good news is we had
Yeah.
massive rain. I don't know, what was that, a week ago? We had a ton of rain.
No.
So the creek is moving, and that moves leaves and it moves fossils. The bad news is the water level.
Judge
is
Till
up.
dumbass
What's your
thought
gut
this was
instinct,
all
Chris? What are you
drivable.
thinking over
Yeah.
there?
I mean, I feel hard bottom. It feels pretty good. I don't think the water level's up too high. Like, this is very huntable today, so we should be able to find some good stuff here soon.
I find it
Water's flowing
extremely
this way.
refreshing.
Yep, it feels good. All right.
Kyle's bathing in it.
All right, so we have a little bit of gravel here. It's looking
We
decent.
found a gravelly bottom.
on something. What you got?
What?
Did I get anything?
You got 3 rocks.
You got a Helgramite.
Oh,
Baby
thing.
stuff.
Got a
What is that?
Heldermite.
That's a little Dobson fly larva.
they do pinch.
They do pinch. But he's a little cutie. I'm just gonna drop him back down. So I'm not seeing much for fossils yet, other than that's glass. Never mind. I thought it was bone. Lots of weird pebbles and other weird rocks.
I like how Kyle just confiscated your screen. You know?
I did.
He told me my screen was horrible, and now this is what I have to do. Look at this. I am committed. Oh, it's so freaking cold.
It
You just
get-
filled
Come on,
your
guys, what'd I
waders
get?
What
up.
is that?
What'd I get?
He felt that with his feet.
Oh,
Dinosaur
the water
egg?
just made it all the way down into the wader.
Yeah.
That actually is.
Is that a
solid.
rookie move,
Is it?
Chris?
Yeah, you don't want to dip below that level. No, never.
Never.
No, do it with your shovel.
So we're thinking that this area could be something called the Avon Park Formation. And if it is, it's actually the oldest exposure in Florida. So some of the fossils we could find here could potentially be the oldest that you can find.
That would be
Like,
cool.
there's no other older.
Nothing exposed
Florida.
at the surface in Florida, if it is what we think it may be.
Man, that's old.
Yep.
Mammoth. That's old.
Dang.
He's coming in with the scoop. He's coming in hot with the
Wow.
scoop.
Looks pretty good.
Definitely clay.
Looks pretty delicious.
Don't
must
eat it,
say.
okay? I know you're
I
hungry,
know,
but don't eat
just-
it.
It looks like.
Don't. It's the mother in me telling you, don't do it, Kyle. Don't listen to the voices. Don't
God.
eat it.
The voices said, "Eat it."
Definitely clay.
We're in here pretty
Look at that.
deep. We're in here waist deep.
Chris just found that huge piece of limestone.
You
Yeah.
guys have to come back here.
What? What?
Oh,
What?
he's
What?
calling us.
What?
You guys have to come back
He's
here.
calling us.
Let's go.
This feels much better than what we were in up
Much
there.
better.
All right,
Let me dump
bring in
this
the
out.
sifter. Oh, Kyle just took another dump.
Oh, felt so good.
Yeah, I didn't get much of it because it's hard packed right there. Let's see if
Yeah.
I can get a better scoop.
I didn't get much of it because I'm a rookie.
This is hard digging. This is a hard
Okay,
first
I think-
experience.
Yeah. This is
I'm probably better at walking like an Egyptian, looking for big rocks with my feet.
Yeah.
I'm on something. I'm on
For
something.
real?
That's my shovel.
Oh wait. Here we go.
It was Chris's shovel.
I might have to hold my breath.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Are you sure you want to do this?
No, I'm not sure.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Chris,
That's
look at that rock I found.
beautiful rock.
Nice piece of
What
limestone.
What kind of rock?
Yeah. And it does look like it might be limestone. Yeah.
I think it's limestone.
Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
Well, it's the
Or
most
is it
common
debatable?
Rock. It's the most common rock you can find in Florida.
I found one all by myself.
That's all that
wait,
counts.
George, I'm on something.
All by
Again?
Yeah, ready?
Okay.
This is it. This is.
Oh,
That's got to be something. Is that a vertebrae? What is that?
dino vertebra.
Well,
Well, that's limestone.
It's a very,
Very,
very hard to pass dino poop.
That's a kidney stone from a dinosaur.
Oh, Chris actually has
I
something.
believe that's
got
fossilized.
There you go,
Fossilized
fossilized bone right there. We're on it now. We
Okay.
are on it.
Some type of prehistoric animal. We can't tell. It's too fragmented.
Let
But
me
that
touch
is a
it.
great sign.
We're on
Alright.
the bone now.
That's bone right there. That.
Jeremy, hey,
Jeremy.
we got
You guys
something.
found something?
I got something
So-
too.
We got-
What
we
do you
got-
got?
Okay, we'll start with you. What do you got?
Okay, check this out.
That's definite limestone that time, isn't it?
That's
Are you
100 it's-
sniffing it? Or are you licking it?
It is exactly 38.5 million years old.
Amazing.
Oh.
So right here,
That piece right there.
yep, this piece right here is a fragment of a fossilized tooth to a tapir.
Tapir.
What?
Are
A
You're,
tapir.
Teddy
you're
bear.
speaking Greek to me
So
right
it's
now.
they're still
like an anteater type thing.
Well,
Kinda,
it's
right?
like they're almost like a pig-like animal, but they're more closely related to horses and rhinos. And they have a little almost like a little trunk-looking thing that hangs down.
And they're still in
Mammoth and tapirs.
South America.
Can
They're
you
still
hold it
around, right?
flat in your
Yeah.
hand?
Yeah. Yes,
So I
right
can
here.
see.
So it's going to be really difficult to tell, but this is one of the little cusps to the tooth. There would have been two of those, two little humps.
Uh-huh.
You should
And the
be
root
able-
would have been down here, and we can tell that it's a tooth because it's hard to tell probably on the camera, but there's enamel that runs all the way up and
It's a
down
little
that
thin
side.
line you can see
Yep.
right there.
Very cool.
That's very, very cool.
To the trained eye, they can see that. Jeremy,
You're sure this isn't a tooth?
I don't
That's a
think
Jeremy
so.
tooth.
it's one
Right.
Hales of a tooth.
I'm gonna find something. I'm
So-
gonna find something.
He's
Here,
manifesting.
We do have something else right here.
Wait, what?
okay? What do you think
You
that
found
is,
something
Kyle? 'Cause
else?
It has clay on it, right?
Let me look
That
at
has
it.
clay. Flip it over. It's a
Whoa.
land snail,
Whoa.
but it has clay stuck to
That's-
it.
A what?
Some type of land snail. I don't know how old it is. It could be a fossil. Yeah, a little land snail shell.
So
It seems like a little fossil.
it could be. It's like breaking up, but it was stuck in the clay. So
Very interesting. Two little interesting things. Who wants this, Jeremy?
We definitely need to add that to our collection.
Yeah, that's a
Tapir?
confirmed new species
You
for
know
your
what?
property.
I keep going under the water. This probably should go in your suit.
I got a pocket. This has got a pocket.
Zip pocket right there.
There you go.
But that's
Yeah, keep your-
that's prehistoric.
His would be
species.
safer because it's got the zip.
It's got a nice zip.
Yeah, keep
So
your-
that's prehistoric species number 2 for your property, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes!
Number 2.
Awesome.
Two prehistoric species, if you don't count me as the third.
Oh man.
Doing, you weirdo.
The way the sun is right now, if I put my head right there in shadow, I can see everything on the bottom. I think I'm on bone right now. I'm going down.
Who do you
I'm not
think,
joking.
Kyle?
I really think I am. No, it's limestone. There is a giant. Look at this. There's a giant piece of limestone.
gosh.
I can see everything on the
Jeremy
bottom.
got LASIK surgery, so
I can.
he's got bionic vision.
Bionic vision?
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous.
I did the
There
same
are
thing.
giant
Ooh.
pieces of limestone.
This
down here.
current's getting strong. It's
Look
kind
at
of
this,
pushing me
Kyle.
back.
Kyle, look at this.
Oh,
I can
man.
see it all. I can see straight to the bottom.
What do you think, Kyle?
Definitely limestone. Weird. Ah, look at that thing. Look at that creature.
What is
I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna go like that and let it
gonna
swim
put 'em
away.
Let him swim towards me.
You guys keep sifting. I'm just going to stare at the
You gonna
bottom.
stare at
find
it?
I'm going to see it.
We're gonna try and find where this mammoth is coming from. There's a mammoth in here.
Oh, we got gravel, Kyle. Okay, I feel it right here.
What do you feel?
Coming up, I feel the gravel. Ooh, there's a lot more gravel in that. Oh, and glass.
Oh, we heard glass.
Not good.
Oh, find a piece of bone in that.
I will find a
Fossil
bone
right now.
in it. Right there.
Right there.
You found bone already?
Yep. Yep, definitely confirmed Pleistocene age bone.
Oh,
Anything
cool.
else?
Can you lay it on the green?
Right there.
Can,
One
right
more.
here. Oh,
Wait, is it?
it's just soft. I think some of the bones are a little bit soft.
Not well preserved. What was that?
That was an alligator.
finding the big pieces of rock. You guys are finding bone?
That's right.
We found some bone.
We are the fossil masters.
You see a ton of shells.
Yeah, lots
That's-
of little shellies.
Bone, Kyle, but feel how soft it is. Like,
Oh, that too.
So the softer the bone.
well, it just means that there's not very good preservation. Maybe something with the minerals and the clay around here.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of solid though. Like this piece is pretty tough.
Is it? I just like fragmented it a little bit.
It's easy to fragment,
What
but
is
it's hard.
that, though? That almost looks like a piece of a skull or something.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it could be a little piece of a skull.
A skull. Ugh, I broke
Skull.
Wait, that could be a organic
Now it's
thing.
2 pieces of skull.
This looks like it was a weird bottle. Look at the little
Yes.
designs.
Oh
on
yeah, that is really
I
cool.
want to see him get back to this level of having fun.
Okay, let's
Jeremy.
I'm gonna come bring my skills, my mastery, my legendary visionary eyes over there and see if I can see the bottom while they shovel. I'm gonna see if I can actually find some fossils.
Ooh, we're both.
Is that bone too?
Still digging.
All right, there's lots of bone in
Through
this.
the
Yeah, this is a
gravel.
little piece of bone
So-
right here, but
Right there.
this, okay. It's gonna be really, really hard to tell, but this is
Yeah.
enamel from a mastodon tooth.
Mm-hmm.
You
Say
can see
what?
It's
So it's-
all based on that structure right
So that's
there.
a second elephant-like animal that lived here.
Yes.
Totally different one.
Oh, cool.
So different
So
from
mammoth
the mammoth.
and mastodon
And
both.
mastodon.
and what was the other thing we
And
found?
we have
Tapir.
got tapir today as
Tapir,
well. Yep, so-
tapir, not tap. Tape.
Tape. Yeah, that's mastodon is the only thing that's gonna have enamel that thick, super thick enamel.
That is so cool. So now there's 2 elephant species here, mammoth and mastodon.
Oh my.
And again,
That's
if
cool.
you don't count me as number 3, only 2.
Okay. Okay. There's more
You
turtle
find
shell.
something?
Fossilized turtle shell right there. And more bone. Oh, and more mastodon enamel, man.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
look at you
Oh,
can see
yeah.
the color a little bit better on this piece.
Interesting.
It's a very light colors, the enamel.
Uh-huh.
That is so cool.
This
That
like
is pretty
fossilized
cool.
bird bone.
Thing had
Oh, a
some
bird
dirty
bone.
teeth.
Hollow little bird bone.
Yeah, it's hollow right there. Probably very
Guys.
hard to see.
Wow.
Guys.
I got stuff over here too, you know.
Go ahead and dump it in.
I just got fossilized leaves and sand. I'm going back on the hunt with my eyes.
Okay.
Kyle just picked this up, and that is fossilized ivory. So it's part of the tusk to a mammoth or a mastodon. And we can tell because there's like this cross-hatching pattern where it's broken.
Oh my.
That is sweet.
First piece of ivory from here.
Wow.
That, Kyle, that
Now,
goes
if we
in the
could just
bag.
find the entire tusk,
I mean, there could be a tusk in here.
we
Could be
could buy
somewhere.
this whole town, right?
That's right. It's gonna be
Probably.
sold to us. We get
No.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
You guys said mastodon teeth are dark, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're big, they're block-like.
Yeah.
Got one!
Look at that. Look at the layers, Chris.
Wow.
There's layers just like you
I was
taught
just
me.
talking about the cross-hatching pattern on
the
ivory as well. So, this is either the chewing surface of a tooth, or it could be a tusk, or it could be a log.
are you being for real or you're just jerking his chain?
I found a log. It's not really wood. It's a mammoth
Whoa,
tooth.
it
I'm gonna
actually,
take it.
no.
He's running off with the profit.
It's mine.
Kyle, did you actually smell it?
Yeah, yeah.
What is that?
Wanna-
I'm disturbed. Is it like oil that I'm smelling?
It smells weird.
Probably.
Chemicals. Oh.
Yeah, it's called methane.
I think the coolest part is the sifting.
It is cool. Oh, that's turtle shell right there.
Another turtle shell.
More fossil turtle shell.
Turtle. Did you know that Jeremy likes turtles?
How much does she?
It's an
love them?
obsession.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Tell him, babe. Tell him.
More bird.
I like turtles. So this is a fairly tricky way of fossil hunting here. This creek's pretty high,
love it.
but we just spotted something right on the top of the shovel.
That's
This and that are both big bone
big
fragments.
chunks of bone.
What kind of bone?
Oh,
Probably
wow.
that mammoth.
Probably
Oh
mammoth.
my goodness.
That is sweet.
Yep.
And something big fell off the shovel. You
It
said?
did. It did.
So
we
need to
could
find
be
that.
we could be on some stuff right now.
That's
What-
bone
We
there
could
too,
be
yeah?
standing on some bone right now.
Oh, that's enamel.
Is it?
That's mammoth enamel.
Okay.
That's part of the tooth
What
right
is
there.
this
Look
right
at the
here,
light
Kyle?
color.
That's more mammoth enamel
That's
right
more
there.
enamel right there.
So did a
In
chunk
one
of
spot.
Wait a minute.
Did you destroy it?
I did not, but it's like these little fragments here. We're gonna dump
Okay.
this.
Yeah,
Gonna
let's
put
dump
this
it
in
on
the
the
pocket.
screen.
Now I want to feel what fell off.
Yeah, we need to feel that.
Like watch your shovel for a second.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Let's just let it clear for a second.
Yeah.
It's getting really mucky and muddy.
Yeah.
You guys gonna do the Jeremy method?
Yes, exactly.
Move the screen.
Yeah, just
Okay,
this
move
way.
the screen back. Okay. Okay, we're gonna let it clear up.
All right. See if we can eyeball on that.
Be patient. Be patient. Whoa, this is fun.
This is very fun. What fell off the shovel?
Wait, I think I see something.
Don't do it.
Hey, what is that? Wait.
Kyle thinks he sees something.
Oh no, it's just a leaf.
False alarm. It was just a leaf.
False alarm. I'm like fan with my foot right now.
Kyle, I feel something with my foot.
feel something?
Bring your shovel.
I think I can feel it too.
It's right in
What
that
is it?
area.
I think it's a bottle.
Can
Okay.
you scoop it up?
I'll just scoop it. Let me show you got it.
Woo, I'm getting bit in the face.
Oh my gosh, it's not a bottle.
It's not?
It's a giant piece of mammoth tooth.
Is it really?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I felt
Oh,
it with
wow.
my boot.
Good job. You found your
Holy
first
cow.
fossil, George.
Holy mammoth
Look at-
tooth.
it's
That's a
big,
big
like,
one.
You can see all the lines. Those are so the mammoth teeth grow in these plates, and that's all. They look at see the color in there. That's all.
Oh,
enamel.
wow. I am so proud of my feet right now.
Wow.
There it is.
Come check it out, Chris. It's huge.
That's what she said.
I thought it was gonna be a bottle. I was like, "There's no," and then I looked at it. I was like, "That's not a bottle."
Where's the rest go?
Wow. I'm so wait till Jeremy sees.
Oh, he's gonna freak out.
He's gonna be so mad.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a little
He's
jealous.
gonna be jealous, but that's all good. This is
Yeah,
so
come look at it.
crazy. Look how beautiful that is. See the color in there, guys.
Wow, that's a
God.
huge piece.
That is really
It was
interesting.
way up
It
here.
is.
Yeah.
Oh my. That was a full grown mammoth right there. That was a huge tooth. This tooth would have been like that big right there, and the chewing surface would have been like up here. So that's just a little fragment of a massive.
All right, I'm gonna keep trying to find some more with
Yeah,
my feet.
please do that again.
With my feet.
Look how pretty that is.
I know it's gorgeous.
It's so pretty.
Especially to get brush that clay out of there and stuff, get it real clean. It's gonna look awesome.
Yeah, all that white's enamel right there.
Sweet.
Oh, cool.
I'm feeling something.
What is
It's
it?
tapping on the shovel. I've got it coming up right there. Oh, it's a bone.
Oh,
It's another big chunk of bone.
Mammoth bone?
Yep.
Mammoth bone.
Mammoth bone. It could even be part of the jaw for all we know.
Yeah.
Could have been like this with this tooth coming out of it like that.
Oh, wow.
Giant.
Woohoo! We're finding stuff.
What'd you find?
You're not gonna believe it.
Yeah, I'll believe it. You're not gonna believe what I just did.
What?
I just destroyed a $4,000 brush hog. The blades completely and totally sheared off.
How did you do that?
I have no idea.
Who the hell's knows? But leave it to Jeremy. I'm not surprised. Leave it to Jeremy.
Oh,
That was
God.
bound to happen.
So
While you were
Welcome.
gone, babe.
George
found
felt something with her foot.
Welcome.
It's just a giant chunk of
Welcome.
mammoth tooth.
That's all enamel.
It's all enamel right there.
That's probably the biggest piece
the
that we
biggest piece so
found,
far.
right?
Yep.
George found that on her foot.
With her foot.
Where I was with my laser eyes.
Yes. Yes.
You got the laser foot.
And big bone.
And then Kyle just found this piece of bone right here.
Nice. Man, that is awesome.
That's not just nice. That's very nice.
Very nice.
What'd you find?
Look at him. Little crawdad, little crawfish. He's a pretty little guy. He's got little
Yeah.
pictures. He might be trying
Cockroach
to
in
get
the water.
Will it hurt if we get to you?
Nah, he's a little small, I think. Yeah.
Be free, little one.
All right.
Be free.
Until next
There we
year.
Well, next, yeah. Did they find a T-Rex? No.
Sip, sip, sip. Sip, sip, sip.
Right, get those leaves out of here.
Get out of
All
here,
right,
leaves.
so many rocks. Oh, that's hardwood. You see anything in here?
Too much of nothing.
Bunch of nothing.
Just limestone.
Glass.
Yeah, it's like this weird rolled clay stuff.
I don't know. What's that right there?
That's a little shell, like modern though, not a fossil.
We can add that to our shelling tree.
There you go.
Add it to the shelling tree. What is this
So
stuff?
cool.
I have no explanation.
So
for
it doesn't speak to you?
No,
This stuff
I
doesn't
don't like
speak
it.
to you?
I don't like it. It's almost like really hardened clay, and I don't feel like there's fossils in it really.
If there were fossils in it, we'd see them because
We'll keep searching.
we're in it.
Now we have we've actually, the guys and I started digging here into one of these mounds. Don't worry, we figured out exactly what these mounds were. They're not old Indian mounds. In the Great Depression, the government was trying to create jobs for everybody. And one of the jobs, believe it or not, was to dredge Otter Creek. And so they got the mules, they got the steel sleds, and these mounds, look, Paleo Chris is on something right now. These mounds are all dredgings from the actual creek.
Holy cow.
So
Oh, cool.
pieces of rock like this that we just dug out, that huge piece of limestone, that big piece of limestone. This is literally all dredged out from the creek. Think about what we're
So
finding now.
you might-
mammoth,
might
the
find a
tapir,
mammoth
the,
teeth.
the
They
what
wouldn't
else
have
have we
known it
found?
at the time.
Mastodon. All of that in the 30s was all dumped all over our property. It's literally everywhere, just dumped, set aside because people had no clue what it was. It's in these
Yeah.
mountains.
That is awesome.
Chris, what do you
Call
think?
it Otter Creek.
Well, we
Oh,
just broke open these
Deborah,
rocks.
so
There's a little
nice.
fossilized shell right there
Oh,
Oh,
I
on
see
it,
it.
and there's all kinds of
Yeah.
sparkly stuff. We're not sure exactly what that is.
Shiny and sparkly.
Yes,
Deborah's
Is
pretty
that a
awesome.
promising sign?
it is.
or-
That's another little piece of a shell impression right there that I broke in half.
nice.
There's something going on here.
Just don't know what yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Check it out. Look at the shell impression, the
Oh,
seashell
wow.
in solid limestone.
That's so cool.
Oh,
Mhm.
cool.
So after further observation, what are you guys thinking?
I mean, this shows that this whole area was the ocean at one time. I mean, there could potentially be shark teeth on the property if you have shells like that. That's saltwater
true.
fossils, right?
That makes Jeremy
Ooh.
very happy.
Megalodon teeth.
So that was probably definitely ocean floor, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Part of the ocean
Yep,
floor.
this whole area was.
That's crazy. It's so cool to see it in the solid rock. And if this is what we think it is, which might be Avon Park Formation, this could be some of the oldest fossils you can find in the state.
Do you concur?
I mean, could very well could be. If it's Avon Park, then it is the oldest stuff you can find here.
It's exactly what I was trying to tell them before they even came out. I'm like, guys, I know I'm the rookie, but just hear me out.
I might know some things. Are those snake eggs?
Oh, look at this.
There's one right there too. There's one right there.
Snake eggs.
We have to take these to Robbie.
We should. I thought I saw another one right over here.
There's 3, I think.
There's the snake.
I was about to say, is the mom anywhere
Those
near
certainly
there?
be snake eggs.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
There's
You're
3.
gonna give them
Those may be
shaken
gator eggs.
snake
No,
syndrome.
these are way too small for
Way
gator
too
eggs.
small?
Unless you got mini gators on your mind.
Kyle, what are you up to now?
I found a little creature.
What is that?
I don't know what it is, but it has antennas.
It has antennas.
It goes.
Hilarious.
I think that's how Oh my goodness.
We were just talking. We think the next step for this property is we're gonna have to get in the water, like all the way in the water. We're gonna have to get masks, snorkels,
wetsuits,
and go for it. They'll swim.
Swim with the alligators.
Now, if we had that stuff today, would you recommend putting your face in the water?
That water
turtles
is freezing cold. If you guys can do it, but I'm not.
Proves the point. They're gonna make the rookie do it. They're pulling my leg, but we're going under. We are definitely going under.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm loving this. This is
I know.
awesome. Oh.
Oh, you could not pay me enough to go snorkeling with gators. Just
You couldn't? You wouldn't want to go swimming with gators?
no. It's not on my bucket list. But becoming a bartender at spring break that sells hurricane shots, which apparently is where you throw a bucket of water on someone and slap them, is now a life bucket goal. So I am going to the gym tomorrow because the chick that makes like $6,000 a night does this in a bikini, and right now I would not get $6,000 a night in my bikini.
That's how I feel. It'd be like, they'll pay me $6,000 just to put my clothes back on, please.
I want people to pay me to hit them. How did I miss out on this career opportunity to Faith Hill for cash? I always loved Benny Hinn.
Oh,
Heel.
there's a
I
girl
may
I
have got-
met. This was yeah, summers on the beach. She was just hanging out, and I was talking with her, and she was like, "Oh, so is this what you do?" And I was like, "Yeah, just tour around the country with this band, and that's about it." So what do you do? She's like, "Oh, I'm a dominatrix." Like, that came out of left field.
I was gonna say maybe accountant, but okay.
Yeah, but hey, dominatrix, accountant, same thing. Both pay as well.
I know. I really want. I may have gotten in trouble for saying I wanted to be a faith healer when I was younger to the priest when I was in Catholic school because I wanted to be able to hit people and tell them they were healed. He's like, that's not at all how that works, and I'm going to stand over here in case you get electrocuted, kid.
I like that goal, Mo. Can we set it up in the commune?
Yeah, but I don't want to slap you guys. I want to slap young college students that pay $80 in a week on Starbucks alone.
Oh, good Lord. And then they can't figure out, well, I can't afford my rent. It's just like, well, these little things start adding up.
I have some ideas.
Oh, the
I'll
hills
get
were
Nancy
like,
Drew on
your
it.
thoughts? No, I don't think so. Because they don't force people to be there. That's the thing about cults is they'll be brainwashed into doing things to help out the dear leaders, which I don't think anybody's forced into doing anything. They're welcome to come or go as they like. You know,
Yep.
that's the big difference in being part of a cult.
Well, that
Trust me.
and I don't think Jeremy's trying to get with anyone's wife, which I've come down to the most cults are based on, I would like to sleep with your wife, sir.
Yeah.
Or
something like that.
Jody Hildebrandt, I'd like to sleep with your wife, sir. Actually, it rings true.
Well,
Except for that Heaven's Gate one that
also
wanted
most
you to
cults
be
are
a
going to
eunuch.
force you to think and act a certain way, which, you know, if anybody tries to get some of these people to think or act a specific way that they don't want to do, then you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I was
Just
about to
saying.
say I don't know that that anyone I've met there, especially Jeremy, would deal well with being told what to do just
Yeah.
out of left turn.
Yeah, I don't see that happening at all. I mean, you know, sure there might be some cultish type of figures in the whole grand scheme of things, but they're not like forcing people to, you know, give up everything to come hang out with them and oh, you have to be here. These seem, you know, most cults are not going to be giving back to their community that way, you know, which is sort of what
Yeah.
they do. You know, most cults are going to be very self-absorbed and yeah, just all you have to do is like look at the twin flames. That's a perfect example of a cult right there.
Oh gosh.
And I was talking with Megan. She'd never heard of Megan Fox. She'd
Oh,
never
no.
heard of John Wayne Todd. She'd never heard of him.
I've probably heard of him. He is escaping me right now.
Well, back in the days of the satanic panic, you know, you had the 60s,
Oh.
70s, 80s, you know, this guy became really prolific in going to the evangelical churches and speaking. He had speaking tours. He got with chick
Oh.
publications to create all of these, you know, the end of the world kind of little pamphlets and everything. Well, he got arrested in South Carolina after he got off. He was done with his speaking tours, and it was for the what was it? Sexual assault of two minors that happened to be in his karate class that he was teaching.
Mhm.
And,
My shock.
in the back was the photographs and the panties that he collected from these young ladies whenever he was in prison. And then they moved him to a mental institution, and they had to get him to stop wearing panties that were handmade because it was very disturbing to the other patients. And he was very upset because John Wayne Todd.
I would be very upset if my bespoke underwear were taken to what is wrong with people? Oh my
Yeah. Well, she had never heard of him. And I was like, well, here, if you go back, look at my Disturbed series, because I did like a 6 or 8 or 10 part series just on that guy alone, like listening back to his tapes. And people were just like, what? He like slept with his wife's sister and got her knocked up. What in the hell kind of guy was this again? Oh yeah, he was an ex-Satan worshiper or cult, whatever, that had turned to Christianity. No, dude was a whack job.
You know what I love about our group is we find something weird and horrifying, and we're like, "Hey guys, you want to see it?" Megan found the dolphin thing, and she couldn't wait to show all of us. That's
I
what I love
know.
about this group because I'm like that with Mr. Mo, and now I've basically started sharing it with all of you guys. So he's been marked safe, except from the Nancy Pelosi bikini pic every once in a while because, you know, got to keep a marriage fresh.
Yeah. See, Irish says, I remember your video on that guy. Yeah, it was a good series. Well, and I'll be doing more of the Disturbed series stuff. This weekend was not a good time to do anything. Usually I would do it on Saturday nights, but I'm in the middle of rehabbing my basement. So when that gets done, hopefully it's still got some, you know, not great. Oh, sorry, not great weather, and I can do more streams on the weekends. But generally I try to limit my exposure to the YouTubes. Yeah, listen to me. I stream every night and every morning. I really limit
You're like, I
myself.
try to have a life balance.
I do. We talking cult stuff. Yeah, somebody asks a question, I talk a little cult stuff. Avoid everyone named
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, I have a whole series on cult stuff, and it started as a pure fluke. All it was I was talking about like the cult of personality, because there's a lot of these folks that get on the YouTubes and everybody thinks, oh, they're the greatest things since sliced butter, and then you get this like counter against them or whatever, and it was just like, you attract all sorts like that. And then I was just like, nobody really, in this sphere of people that I hang out with really covers the cult stuff. There's tons of people that do, but I was just like, I'm going to have some fun with this. So I if you see the picture on the Disturbed series, that's actually Valhalla's goat. He sent me that picture.
That is awesome.
Yes. So he sent me that picture, and I used that as part of the background, and I cover as much of the cult stuff as I can on the YouTubes, and what I can't cover there, I cover it over on the Rumble side. I think the latest I've been doing is the Nexium, which is, you got to have your sex cults, especially whenever you're branding like actors and actresses. Why not? I mean, sounds interesting to me.
Some people run marathons for fun. I also don't understand that. So
Oh yeah,
I sound like Kitty from the 70s shows. That's okay. Y'all go have your sex cult. I'm going to sit here and drink this picture of margaritas. Okay.
Yeah, I'm up to like episode 38 now, I think, something like that. On that, and in what you can't find on the YouTube, you can always find on the Rumble, because
I
had to move a lot of those over there. Just yeah, YouTube doesn't like certain things. It's okay.
Can't imagine.
It's okay. It happens. All right, let's bring this one up here. And what time we're getting to? 9:25. Yeah, I think we got time for one more.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Mason jar.
Whoa!
Or we could watch one of the trial things.
What do you guys want to watch?
We should watch one of their trial things. That's what I think. I know what this one is.
Okay.
All right. Let me pull up the latest one there, and we will watch that. And okay, let's see. This is wow. We've got so many more to go. This will be the latest one. Is it cops called on bad neighbors breaking restraining orders? That was 4 months ago. Oh, there's more.
Holy
Hold
cow.
on.
Of course there is. Have we met?
Unavailable videos are hidden. Let me see. Let me make sure I got the right one.
I understand. I'm like, I always think do I have the right thing?
Oh, this one was 4 hours ago. Oh, awesome.
Ooh.
Doug is losing it over on his live. Hilarious. I love it. Doug is so awesome whenever he just loses his shit. It's just he's so awesome. I love that guy with a passion. Not like that though.
Well, I get it.
Minded people. Oh, here we go. This is the latest. Let's see where it goes.
How dare you, Shizzy? We are not kinky
Discord or
minded.
Twitter, better to DM you. I am on both. Twitter and yes, you can DM me easily. You can also DM me on the Discord, Twitter, whichever. I may not look at it right away, but You're more than welcome to. Oh, yeah. No feet pics though.
Nope. Send those all to MLS. He likes them. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe that's what I'll do with my OnlyFans. I will just have pictures of feet on there and just like I do feet pics, so that way they're not confused about what I do. And then I'll take pictures of like bathtub feet and things like that.
You'll probably be the most successful OnlyFanner in like 2 months.
Yeah, there you go. The only one showing feet pics. And we hung lots of silver frankincense. Leg hair shaving is level 4. Gosh. Here we go.
I warned you, Miss Preston. Miss Preston, what are you doing? I'm trying to get Sheriff's Department on the phone. Stop talking.
My God, getting the
The Ohio judge has found both LIEnette and
does one
John
do that
Crook
during a
guilty.
deposition
Civil
generally?
protection orders have been.
Yes, that is not uncommon to find these kinds of issues with self-entitled assholes.
Oh, okay. Well, I was wondering if it was just a thing I should do during, any future deposition. Just
No.
Holy
Self-absorbed
chiplets.
assholes, they do this because what happens is they believe that they are above the law, that the law does not quite apply to them, that they are always in the right. This I think comes from a lack of training as a young child. More than likely her parents said, just go stand in the corner, LIEnette.
Probably. Of course they
Like
did.
stop misbehaving. Or here, just have some of these pills right here. They'll take care of everything. And just this is the kind of things that happens. Go ahead. No, piss off the judge. That will work for you. Yeah.
Well, it's
Hey,
a bold move.
Better being pissed off than being pissed on. Always.
And given against them, but they have violated them multiple times, many times. And now we're going to jump into the January 10th, 2024 contempt of court hearing with LIEnette.
Ms. Preston, we have had some technology difficulties here today. We are making it work to the best of our abilities. You should see on the screen counsel, Mr. Heller, as well as his client, Mr. Hales. Can you see them? Yes. Okay. So we are going to make sure that we keep our voices up nice and loud so that we get an audio. We are being recorded and our audio is not necessarily the best. So if for some reason you can't hear me or that you can't hear counsel, I need you to tell me that. Do you understand? Yes, ma'am. Okay. We are going to go ahead and get started. My IT is going to try and get a speaker so that I can make sure that everything we do is loud and clear. We are going to be starting with the counsel for Mr. Hales. So Ms. Preston, by the time it is your turn to talk, we will have a speaker so that you will have the ability to see and hear louder, okay? I need to ask for a continuance. I have no clue what the charges are against me. I see no evidence, and under the law, I'm allowed to have that evidence, and I need a continuance. I need the evidence.
Continuance of what?
This is just another aspect of LIEnette mirroring and mimicking, copying everything we've done. So at this point, we've already had a number of different hearings in the Florida system. So now she knows what a continuance is, and now she's demanding one. Now, I understand the audio is a little rough to hear. Use earbuds. That'll help. Put it up on your TV. Crank it all the way up. You'll be able to hear her just fine. And frankly, it's a blessing. Do you really want her voice that loud?
Did you request a continuance in writing prior to today's date? I have been calling, asking how to do that, and the women and answers say we are not allowed to give you that information. Okay, so the answer is no, you did not request a continuance, correct? No, I did not.
Okay. What they're saying to her, because she's an idiot, very clearly an idiot, and she's misrepresenting what those ladies are telling her. As any one of those clerk courts will tell you, we cannot give you any legal advice. That's exactly what they're telling her. We can't tell you what you need to do or how you need to do it. That would be stepping into giving you legal advice.
It's almost like every pro se person should realize this by now.
No, it doesn't attach to their brain matter. It sort of passes over it like slime off of a dirty wet log. It just,
so their brainy bits are gone.
I guess, or it's just their smooth brains, I guess is what they call them.
Oh, well, that too.
Okay. When the case was heard previously, you had communicated with the court. You had sent documents in via Federal Express, correct? Yes. Okay.
Did they draw on the 3 teeth?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, and you have not requested any discovery, correct?
Brains leaked out in the turtle pond.
All right, hold on, please. Hold on. Stop talking for a minute, please.
Oh, no.
I'm just working on more
Look on.
technology issues. I apologize if I was rude to tell you to stop talking, but I want to make sure that we get everything on the record nice and clear, okay?
No, just
Ms.
be
Preston,
rude.
if you can say something again for me.
We are living for it right now.
Find the form to fill out for a motion, and I was told they're not going to tell me where to find it.
Okay.
And but the long and short of it is you did not request a continuance in writing prior to today's date, correct?
Correct.
No, I did not. I called in. He told me I had to do it now in the hearing. Who told you? Who told you that? Whoever answers your phone. In my office. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so you did not file a written motion for continuance? No, I did not. She said ask for it now. Okay. I'm doing it. Okay. Does that conclude what you need to say right now, Ms. Preston? Yes, ma'am. Okay, Mr. Heller?
Your Honor, I'm opposed to a continuance in this matter. This has been filed since December 8th. She was served by process server
All
as
three
well
of
as
those
by
mighty
regular mail.
teethers.
In addition to that, Mr.
Hey,
Hale
they're
flew up
survivors.
from Otter Creek, Florida to be here in person, so he has gone to great expense.
Well, at least something survived.
You know.
What can you say? They're fighting for domination there in their head.
Well,
They're winning. at
True.
least. You know, something's winning domination in her head.
Because we know it's not the gray matter.
I was hoping you'd get that one.
And also risk flying in quite severe weather to make sure he was here because this is important to him. To continue it now at this juncture without anything written or filed, I think is a way to waste Mr. Hale's resources and time, as well as to just allow respondent to continue with the behavior that's been unacceptable up to this point.
Okay. And to the best of your knowledge, Mr. Heller, when was that personal service accomplished? Do you have that information?
Let me see.
What we got in a minute. Hold on, ma'am. I've asked Mr. Heller.
Yes, you are not allowed to talk all the time.
I don't know. I won't suppose I do because I don't know her very well. So I don't know. It could be both.
She's gotten
Could be none of the above.
way too used to
All
the
right, Ms.
Florida
Preston, I'll
judge
ask
who
you where
does.
Mr. Heller is looking. Do you know what date you were served with notice of this hearing?
We picked this up from the post office.
I've seen part of it. I'll get to some of that later.
We've been given was just right here. Notice of the hearing.
Okay, and you were not served with anything by a process server?
I think somebody gave, and all it said was that there would be a hearing, and that wasn't very long ago either. And it said that we violated the order multiple times,
I don't want to hear any of that right now. I'm just determining if we're going to go forward with this hearing.
I need the evidence against me, and I need to prepare for a defense.
Okay.
We're
So.
not allowed to defend ourselves in the beginning, and we want to defend ourselves now.
And, you know, Ms. Preston, I'm going to stop you there because certainly this court, this magistrate held that full hearing. This magistrate gave each party a full opportunity to present their testimony and evidence. I appreciate that you may not have presented the evidence now that you feel now is relevant, but at that full hearing, you were given full opportunity. So we are not going to go backwards. We are only going forwards from this point. Mr. Heller, did you get that information?
I'm sorry.
If you did not, that's fine. Okay. So at this point, I am denying the request for continuance. This hearing will go forward today as scheduled. This matter was filed on the court's docket on December 22nd
She's
with
gonna
the
be
date
so
of the
mad.
hearing.
Oh,
The
yeah.
motion to show cause was filed by the defendant on December 8th. I'm sorry, the motion for contempt was filed
Used to
on the clerk
depressed
of court's
again.
docket on December
Good to see
8th.
you.
The order setting this hearing was filed with the clerk of courts on December 22nd. Ms. Preston has indicated on the record that she was served with notice of this hearing as of December 27th. There has been no written request for a continuance, so this court will not grant that continuance. I will tell you, Ms. Preston, this is a civil proceeding. You have appeared. You have a right not to participate if you choose to. You are welcome to log off of this Zoom conference. I will proceed forward with this hearing. I will hear the evidence that is submitted by counsel. So you are welcome to stay and participate, or you are welcome to log off. But I am denying the request for a continuance. This hearing will proceed.
What you are doing to me is railroading me, ma'am. You're not giving me the,
Oh.
there was no evidence given. What
Ma'am?
that is violated the order.
Ma'am,
Violated it how?
ma'am,
Violated.
stop talking. I have given you the courtesy of allowing you to appear by Zoom because you are not a resident of the state of Ohio. That is not a courtesy that I am required to give.
And
Stop.
Oh.
Stop.
against him.
Ma'am, I am talking. Do not interrupt me.
I'm so sorry, ma'am.
No, you're not.
No,
I
you're
have
not.
given you the courtesy of allowing you to appear by Zoom. This is a proceeding in Ohio. I appreciate that you are not a resident of County. However, I have already established that the petitioner is a resident of County, and therefore I have jurisdiction over this matter. So for me to allow you to appear by Zoom is a courtesy that the court has afforded you. So we need to follow the rules as if we were in a courtroom. So the rules are one person talks at a time. I have issued my ruling that I am denying the motion for continuance and that we are going forward with this hearing today. You are not required to remain. You have the right to remove yourself from this conference
Love
and
it.
not participate. I will go forward with this hearing. There's nothing further I am going to hear from you now. Mr. Heller is going to present his testimony and evidence. You will be given an opportunity to cross-examine any witnesses that Mr. Heller puts up for this hearing. You can then give your own testimony and evidence as you feel necessary. That's how we are proceeding. Mr. Heller, you may begin.
Thank you. Jeremy, can you state your name for the record and spell your last name?
Jeremy Hales, Hales.
And Jeremy, you were here because you were issued a civil protection order against Ms. Preston. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you remember when you received a copy of the protection order that was granted?
I do not know the exact date, but it was before I left for Florida.
Okay, was it close to about October 30th or October 25th in that range?
Yes, sir.
And did you actually wait to go to the state of Florida until you got a copy of that protection order?
Yes, sir.
And when you finally got a copy of that protection order, you then prepared to go to your house in Otter Creek, Florida. Is that correct?
I actually prepared to go to the sheriff's station first to present that order and to document other issues with the sheriff's station in Levy County before even entering my property.
Okay, and so on or about October 30th of 2023, Is that where you went when you first arrived to Florida?
Yes, the evening before, I announced that I would be there in a live stream on YouTube, and that is the very first place I went.
And when you arrived at Florida and arrived at the sheriff's station, what happened when you were there at the sheriff's station?
I was in the sheriff's station less than 2 minutes, went out of the sheriff's station. LIEnette Preston, John Cook were in the parking lot in the handicap. They saw me. I went back into the sheriff's station and I said, these are the people I have civil protection orders against. Deputies came out. LIEnette Preston was driving the vehicle. She then moved the vehicle right next to my truck and my trailer and did not have any intention of leaving. The Levy County Sheriff deputies forced her to leave.
I am now showing what will be marked as petitioner.
Here's the video. Oof.
Oh, Lord. Ma'am, don't
Jeremy,
commit
I know
your
the photo's
crimes
a
on
little bit small.
video.
Do you recognize this photo?
Yes, I do.
How do you recognize it?
I was there.
And is this the parking lot of the Levy County Sheriff's Office?
Yes, there are multiple staff members to the right. There's my truck and trailer and LIEnette Preston's Jeep Gladiator to the left.
Okay, so to be very specific, in the photo towards the back, I'll say back left corner of the photo, there's a large black trailer. Are you saying that is your trailer?
Yes, sir.
And that's being pulled by a black pickup truck, is that correct?
That would be a blue pickup truck.
Blue pickup truck.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And then right here towards the very left of the screen, you can see a white Jeep, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you believe that Jeep to belong to who?
LIEnette Preston.
And how are you familiar with that she owns this Jeep?
I've seen her in the Jeep, driving the Jeep as she was this day.
And so you had to actually go and ask the sheriffs to tell her to leave. And in this parking lot here, as I'm looking at the parking lot in this photo, is it fair to say that there are other spaces open in multiple locations in this parking lot?
There are acres of spaces in this parking lot. It goes to the left, to the right, to the back. There are many, many, many spaces.
And despite there being multiple open spaces, she chose to drive next to your vehicle.
Yes, sir.
And is she familiar with your vehicle as well?
Very. She's actually identified my vehicle in court documents.
And so she pulls up directly next to it instead of somewhere farther away. And this is after this protection order was granted.
Yes, sir.
Did this cause you to have new feelings of fear and anxiety?
Yes, sir.
So in addition to that, in November, I'm now going to show you what's being marked as Petitioner's Exhibit B. This is a screenshot of a group called
Standing in my trash. We're not going to promote her real group, and we're not going to promote her either, or any of the trash that she posts on her trash groups. And there's so many, she even gets confused about them all during this court hearing. Just understand, I'm going to slice it out. There is no promotion for this woman at all. This is about accountability, and this is about our protection. Pure and simple.
Are you familiar with this group?
Yes, sir. This is a group that was organized and created by LIEnette Preston.
And was this created before or after the hearing on in the beginning of October of 2023 when we came for the protection order?
It was created after the civil protection order was granted.
Oh yeah. This happened after both of them said that they were going to put nails in the driveway and then put trackers on their outfits. Yeah.
I can understand the nails on the driveway, how they think that they're going to get close enough to put trackers on their outfits.
Well, I think they meant like in their vehicles and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So they could track them and see where they're at. Yeah.
They're not smart enough to do that.
But they're about as dumb enough to do that though.
After
This
the
first
protection
post
order
here says
is
a lie is a lie, even if everyone believes it, but the truth is the truth, even if no one believes it. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe that this meme was in direct response to our civil protection order hearing?
Yes, sir. She's trying to indirectly communicate with myself and Mark.
I'm now showing you what is going to be marked as Exhibit C.
Wow.
This is another post from the group.
Hold on. Ms. Preston, what are you doing?
I had to have documents brought over. I had to have ways to defend myself.
got me everything I just asked for. Okay, documents brought over by who? By Crook. I've been over to me. I'm in my camper.
Oh, John Crook.
In my shed where I live.
This is what we call the admission of guilt.
I swear she just said John Crook.
I think so.
Oh my gosh. Let me hear that again.
Response to our civil protection order hearing.
Yes, sir. She's trying to indirectly communicate with myself and my.
I'm now showing you what is going to be marked as Exhibit C. This is another post from the group.
Hold on. Ms. Preston, what are you doing? I had to have documents brought over. I had to have ways to defend myself. Just got me everything I just asked for. Okay, documents brought over by who? By Crook.
She did say Crook. She even calls him John Crook. Oh my God. I guarantee you she just said Crook. That's hilarious. I want to crank it up a little bit.
I had to have ways to defend myself. Just got me everything I just asked for. Okay, documents brought over by who? By Crook. I've been over to me.
Okay, she said Cook. I just could have sworn she said Crook. That would have been so funny. Oh, sorry.
No, I heard Crook too.
Oh, doggone it. That just would have been glorious. Been so glorious.
And I can't run my documents were in my shed where I live.
This is what we call
That's what I
the
heard.
admission of guilt.
Yes.
Under oath, that will be used in all future court hearings. I live in a shed. Completely, totally illegal in the state of Florida. And especially if you have a high needs and what she calls disabled child. There is no permit. There is no occupancy allowed whatsoever.
Okay, so who else is in that room with you at the moment? Nobody. Proceed, counsel. I have to be able to do some kind of proof, right? Hold on. Ms. Preston, please be patient. We're having some technology difficulties. I'm trying to get the sheriff's department on the phone. So that's fine.
I only know one person dumb enough to try and call the sheriff while they're in court in session. Wait, that's the same person that actually deletes, oh, that's right, evidence during a deposition. Which, by the way, with the federal case, they are both going to be deposed, and she's going to have a 2-day deposition. He's going to have a 2-day deposition that there is no way they can get out of.
Oh. But nothing federal is broadcast.
It may not be broadcast, but it can still be recorded.
Ooh.
Okay.
Interesting.
Now, most things in federal court won't be broadcast, or they might have some sort of restraining order that can't do it. But no, if you pay for it, you could probably have the whole thing even videotaped.
Oh, my Bob. That deposition is going to be.
I hope so. I hope that you can do that. Now, I could be wrong because I'm not an attorney and I don't do any federal cases and I cannot give any sort of legal advice. But if I was to give legal advice, my advice would be, like, see if you can get that thing recorded with a videographer, pay the extra money. It would be so golden. You would make so much money off of that. Because that would be like an epic video of the times.
It
Like,
would be the best video, I think.
Oh,
Because
it
who
would-
doesn't want to see the 2-day deposition of this absolute train wreck with the FBI?
Oh, God. Yes, it would. It would help the fund for sure. Most definitely. Oh, you know.
Oh,
what?
yes.
I forgot to post that up there. I do this shit all the time. Damn it. You know how bad I am at doing this streaming thing. I still haven't figured it
Oh,
all
believe
out.
me, If I don't triple check myself, I'm like, oh, I'm terrible.
Yeah, yeah, I do. Damn it.
I'm glad I'm only semi-professional. I'd feel
Mm.
embarrassed if this was my real job.
Hell's GoFundMe. There it is. As I usually post this link up there. Right here. Awesome. Copy. I think this is right. Yep, it's done by Debbie Vaughn. I want to make sure I've got it up there. So paste this here. Boom. That is the GoFundMe, and I'm gonna pin it up there at the top. So give me just a second. Pin message. There we go. So that's pinned at the top. That is to their fundraiser for them to basically cover their legal fees. It's completely up to you if you want to donate, and that is, you do not go in the poorhouse to donate to this. Make sure that you take care of yourself before anybody else if you're doing any sort of donation. I don't normally do that. I know. Trust me, Snow Rules. I want to see that deposition so bad.
Oh my gosh.
I want to live stream, and I would be happy with just the transcript.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That would be gold. I would just sit here and read the transcript for you guys. I would probably just spend hours upon hours just
giggling,
just laughing my ass off at the absurdity.
Yeah, she just has non sequiturs. They're not even non sequiturs. They're just the same subject, and she thinks if she says it over and over again, she'll get a different answer. And like I tell my son, that's not going to happen. So stop.
Oh, there's something coming up that's going to be interesting. May have to see here. I'll talk about it later. My lovely, I should see you mow the deep end. Can we make a popcorn and lots of drinking party for the depot, please? Oh my God, yes. Please do. Yes, that would be. I joke not. I would do like a 12-hour stream straight.
I would try to help as much as possible.
If I had that depot, just a 12-hour stream. Hell, that would probably be my 24 hours. That would be my first 24-hour stream. You get me that 7-hour depot, I will play it. I will do a 24-hour stream. I will have guests come in and out. I don't care.
It would be epic.
It would. I would make it like the most epic story possible. Oh
yes,
golden. That's me. I'm weird like that. I've done a really long stream. I think my most that I did was like a 14-hour stream.
Holy God.
That one was rough.
Yeah. I can imagine.
I will do a 24-hour stream. I am very close to hitting 2,000 subs.
Woohoo.
But it will not be for 2,000 subs, I guarantee you. And I'm getting old. Just saying. The older you get, the harder it is to, you start, what do they call it? They call it sundowners or something like that.
Yeah,
you start forgetting who you are. Me, that usually starts about 10 o'clock at night, something like that. I start forgetting who I am, what I was doing. Yeah.
True.
Aim higher.
He's saying that the day that he came in from Ohio and ended up at the sheriff's department, the day that we had just left court.
Oh dear Lord, she's calling.
Ms. Preston, I'm going to warn you that everything you are saying into that phone call is being recorded into the record here, and we can all hear it. You can continue and say whatever you want. I'm just warning you.
Oh my God.
Stand that the evidence he's saying
She's just ignoring.
saying that the day will show up after the state attorney, after court, after all that, that we charge
I love that the judge is like, we're just going to let this crazy train roll. Not the doodle do in the background.
Yeah, there's some cock in the background.
Oh my God.
It's John Cook.
We can't prove it. You're going forward. Mr. Heller, proceed.
All right, going back to Exhibit B or C that we talked about, more posts from early November.
It's just like, oh my God, woman, what were you thinking?
No, I like it. Police officer, they're lying on me. They're lying. They have photos and stuff, but it's a lie.
This is what you call unprepared, and this is what you call pro se. They come in unprepared. They've got a plan. They see what they want to have happen. Now all they have to do is just make it happen. That's all. They just got to make it happen. They see they have the vision. They have the vision. Now they just gotta follow through. That's all. You know,
Just
they see
need
the vision. They're
talent
gonna
for the know-how.
Well, their vision is to have a very successful turtle rescue. But, you know, you're not supposed to like turn your turtle rescue into like, you know, soup. Just saying.
That's a different kind of rescue right there.
Preston. And that is the.
I'm sorry, sir. Have you shared your screen?
I will do that now. Sorry.
Can I object because that page has nothing to do with him?
Overruled. The court will determine admissibility and relevancy after it hears the evidence.
Oh.
Oh. She has gotten too used to Florida judge.
Ma'am, we have already discussed that. I have denied your motion for a continuance.
How come I wasn't sent that information, the things that he's using?
You
How
didn't.
come I wasn't sent anything with any of that already?
Ma'am, we have already discussed that. You did not request discovery. That is a right that you have that you did not exercise. So the court will not.
Oh, did she rage quit?
All right, Mr. Heller, hold that up to the screen. If Ms. Preston, if you cannot read what is on the screen, let me know and we will
It's the first
take
bit of
another
that
action as
statement.
necessary.
I can't hear you.
I can't read.
I can't read.
So, John, I'm showing
smart.
you messages. These are more messages from Otter Creek.
Okay, hold on. She says she can't. Can you read it now, ma'am?
No.
Okay, fine. Mr. Heller, sit down.
I love Judge Zero F's given.
No. So she's giving her the time because she's like, you can't read it now. No, you can't see it now. No, it's that this is the game that she'll play where she'll go, nope, I can't see it. I can't hear it because it's all a delay tactic. I can see it coming a mile away. And I think the judge realizes it also. If she doesn't, she's about to realize it and she's about to go off on her.
Oh, I've been waiting for someone to tell her no, because Judge in Florida can't.
No, that the reason Judge in Florida can't is because, you know, she he likes being slapped too.
Just stop talking. I will get it fixed.
All right, Jeremy.
All right, hold on. Ms. Preston, can you see that document that is on the screen?
Yes.
Can you read it?
Okay, now she can. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Just Judge technical.
Mr. Heller, proceed.
Okay, here we see a post from about November 16th. Is that correct, of 2023?
Yes, sir.
And this first post here, can you read the first one under?
It says, we were alone on the road for over half an hour before anyone drove down the road, and now the world can see we did nothing wrong. When will you realize it doesn't take much to see the truth in all of this?
Oh my gosh. hello. Just became a member. I've watched you on MG Laws. Well, thank you, Deborah. And you are
Awesome.
more than welcome to watch me over on MG Laws or here, the expert, or mowing the deep ends, or just anywhere I show up.
Yeah.
I randomly show up in the most odd places, and usually it is yeah. Just be careful, you know. I'm like the toilet ghost, you know. You just be like sitting there, like enjoying your own business, and all of a sudden there's Shizzy. Great, just popped up and waved and said, "Howdy ho." Just kidding. If I ever come popping up out of your toilet, you need to adjust your medication. Seriously, not medical advice, but go talk to a
Yeah,
doctor.
it might be time to check those dosages just a little, just a tiny bit.
Well, I don't know what the judge would be, whether he'd be a dominant or a subversive, but I'm probably guessing he's a subversive.
Yeah.
He gets owned quite a bit.
No,
Listen,
no.
it's not
The best part of the whole day is when you get to put a ball gag in his mouth so he'll shut the hell up.
Oh, you know somebody does that too.
the road for over half an hour before anyone drove down the road, and now the world can see we did nothing wrong. When will you realize it doesn't take much to see the truth in all of this, and it's not coming from anyone but capitalized you as us?
Now, this situation here, speaking about standing on the road, this refers to a specific incident that you had a run-in with Mr. Crook and Miss Preston after the protection order. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Can you describe that incident and what happened?
Yes, I was leaving my property, my 70 acres home, to go around the corner to my schoolhouse to work. And Mr. Cook was in the middle of North Otter Creek Avenue and can hear my vehicle, did not remove himself from the road. I stopped. I said 10 foot because the civil protection order says when we're on our respective properties, 10 foot away, even though I was in the road. I said 10 foot again. And he did not remove himself. LIEnette Preston continued to say, "You're okay, John, you're okay," egging him on to stay. He did not remove himself. She did not help remove him. This is all in regards to that situation.
Okay, so this was a direct post regarding an incident where there was contact, where you attempted to drive down the road and Mr. Cook made no effort to remove himself from the road. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So from the context of this, you have no doubt that's Miss Preston commenting. Is that correct?
Absolutely, it is LIEnette Preston.
She's got a distinctive voice.
To what will be marked as
Very
Petitioner's Exhibit D. This is another message from I want to bring your attention very specifically to the middle of this post here, where it is number 3. Can you read number 3 into the record?
Yes, number 3. John has never pulled a firearm on anyone at any time at any meeting. You're showing just how easily.
It's like she got it. Wait a second. You're Mr. Hanky?
That explains a lot.
It explains a lot why everything might smell all nice and flowery like. You know, at every Christmas time, I come rolling out. And if you ever notice, sometimes I even sound like Tally. Don't forget your towel.
Gosh. Oh, Lord.
You're manipulated and how gullible you are. I think the cops would have arrested him for something like that.
And then I want you to jump all the way down to the bottom of the paragraph after there's some text that's in all capitals. It says, "We're building a fence."
We're building a fence to protect her and us from the stalker and you. It's sad. So very sad. I hope you're all proud of yourselves.
Now, when she refers to the stalker, who do you believe Miss Preston is referring to?
Myself.
And has she referred to that in some messages?
Dingleberry.
Would you say it's dozens, if not more?
Yes, sir.
And so these messages here talking about the firearm being pulled out, do you believe that's also a direct response to our hearing for the protection order?
Yes, sir.
So her
This woman
posting,
is
we only show a few
certifiable.
posts here.
Yes.
Is this
So-
all of her posting, or is this just a small portion of the
That
post?
is a very small percentage.
Good Lord.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is this?
Oh,
Miss
God.
Preston?
What in the handbasket is this?
Oh, it's time to finish my cook. I'm cooking my medication right now. Judge, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Look,
Judge.
it might splodorate if I don't mix these chemicals real quick.
Exactly. I'll be right back. Don't mind if I pass out for a little bit. It's okay. It's just because the respirator's really old. Got a little bit of fungus growing in it. So just don't worry about it.
If you have other pressing business, then I'm going to remove you from this conference.
No, ma'am, I have to take my medication.
Okay.
What kind of medication would that be there, sweet cheeks?
God, I hope lithium, but
Trailer's
probably
about
not.
to blow. Trailer's about to blow. Run. Run, John, run. I hired you to cook one damn thing. I know you don't know how to make sausage sandwiches, but at least you could have cooked our dinner better.
If you need a moment.
Hey, Kaiser.
Okay.
Good to see you, brother.
Continue, Mr. Heller.
Now I'm showing you
Oh,
what's being
you're
marked
right on time.
as Exhibit E. This is another post from Otter. Are you familiar with what this is?
Yes.
What is this?
Copies of the Civil Protection Order.
Now, in fact, this one here this looks like a protection order from the state of Florida that she filed against you. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And she posted this online as well. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe posting this online was
On
another?
top of that, where does it show that it's on the Otter Creek?
So, Mr. Hales, if
You
you
don't
look
get to
at
ask
this-
questions
Hold on,
yet.
hold on. Objection.
Yeah. See, now the judge, what is he? He's Dr. Dementia, whatever like that. Judge Dr. Dementia. Yeah, he would have let her get away with that shit because that's the kind of shit he pulls. And I say that because they should just rename this town. They should just change the name from Otter Creek to Schitt's Creek.
If they did, I would be very amused.
Jeremy.
Oh, no, you call it Bullshit's Creek.
Bullshit's Creek. Yes. Yeah.
That would make my year.
Judge. Oh. Put another turtle on the barbecue. Yeah, you just flip it over on its back. It's got a self-made bowl right there. Add a little bit of vegetables. You're good to go.
Oh, good Lord.
Maybe some jalapenos. But if you're like in the South, it's Japalinos.
True.
We like them there Japalinos. They're really good, really tasty. Can I just say, I love having a commercial grade dehydrator. I'm having pineapple chips. So sweet, so crunchy, 0 preservatives. I just like the fruit. Way to go, Kaiser.
Kaiser, I'm now insanely jealous, but I really want a freeze dryer, which Mr. Mo said I couldn't have because basically I just put candy and snack foods in there and watch them explodorate. So really, I wouldn't use it for good. And they're like $3,000 and, necessities and such.
Call it tube down. Where do we sign the petition? Well,
if you named it that, I'd brave the alligators and the pythons and the LIEnette.
Just to move to Schitt's Creek.
No, Bullshit's Creek. No, I'd buy some land and name a street Bull, and then it'd be Bull Street and Schitt's Creek.
Bull Street and Schitt's Creek.
You've made an objection. I'll take what you said as an objection. Hold on. I have sustained that objection, Mr. Heller. You may re-ask a question.
Looking at Exhibit E here, if you look in the bottom left corner, you see a circular stamp on there. Can you read what that circular stamp says?
Yes. The circular stamp says county and...
Are you serious? They have a TV show in Canada called Schitt's Creek? I'm giving you a hard time. I know they do.
I was about to say, I think it's a famous show, but as for everything, I haven't watched it.
Oh my God. You would love it.
You would love it. It has got your sense of humor. Yeah.
Is
No,
that the one with the mom from Home Alone in it?
Yes, and it's got Dan.
I love her.
What's his name? Levy was in American Pie as the father.
I loved them in Best in Show. Oh my gosh, they were.
Eugene
that
Levy,
is
thank you. Yes, it's Eugene Levy, and yeah, it is damned hilarious. Yes, it is a great show. I mean, yeah.
And something courts, Levy County, Florida.
And if you look also in the middle of this document here, you see a signature. Is that correct?
Yes, it says LIEnette Preston.
Were you in fact served a copy of this as well?
Yes, sir.
Is this the last page of a protection order she filed against you in Florida?
Yes, sir.
And was this document posted online?
Yes, as can be seen at the bottom of the exhibit.
Could you believe?
See, he talks to himself.
Jesus. Why? Oh my
She
gosh.
filed something in a Florida court to try to prove her point. And they basically said, well, thank you. And they used it in this court filing. Kevin.
Oh, Lord.
Good to see you, man. Hey, Kevin and his son. Oh, nice. Good to see you. Hey, Rosemary, where did all these fine people come from? We just all of a sudden jumped a whole bunch of people.
I have no idea.
What kind of shenanigans are afoot?
All the good kind, let's hope.
When I was married, I'd been up shit creeks many times. Yes, that's exactly what happens.
Well, then you have been married before.
Yeah. From Tug, awesome.
Oh,
Awesome.
cool.
Well, what I'll do is I do this with because Tug is such a great guy. I will usually send him a nice little message, and if he's available, he will jump in. If you want to come live for a bit. There we go. See, I just because I know Tug isn't going to cause me any problems. He's he's like superhero. Like Tug is like superhero Tug. You know,
Yeah.
anybody like that. Welcome, Tuggers. Awesome.
I know. Who else can say on the internet they've been bullied by both Taylor Lorenz, Amber Heard, and LIEnette? I mean, that's the trifecta right there. That is the hat trick of hags.
Rogue Bomber said, I think Tug is broken. Oh my God. I am so surprised that he's not, after all of the shenanigans that these people pull. I mean, it's like, why would you mess with Tug? It's like, it makes no sense to me.
No.
Welcome, Thugs. Yes, you guys are awesome. You people are just an absolute hero to, I mean, if you've ever been like in Tug's chat and just how active they are and how kind they are to everybody that comes in there and how welcoming, whenever someone comes in there playing shenanigans, how quick they are to just be like, no. I love those guys. Oh my gosh, she was laughing so much with today's video. I know this is killing me too. It's just like,
Sheriff, they're lying on me.
Sheriff, can you arrest him? He's in Ohio right now. He's not supposed to leave, or maybe I don't know. I don't know what the rules is. All I know is do you have a bigger toothpick? Maybe a log. Can I use this dog tooth to clean out between my teeth?
I also can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
Hold on. Miss Preston, you don't get an opportunity to comment or to have little sayings. I need you to remain quiet while Mr. Heller is questioning his witness. You will be given an opportunity to ask your questions.
Oh,
In other words, she said, shut the hell up.
The hell up.
Shut the Hales up.
Yeah, this judge
I
is a
would've
lot
loved-
nicer than I am. 'Cause
T3
That's great. That is so
Oh,
great.
yes. This is actually while Florida is going on. So what we just heard, and I'll back it up a little bit, because what we had just heard was that they pulled up the very last page of her filing in Florida. So she filed they bring it up. They did file this
Oh,
in
yeah.
Florida, and this is where they got this information from. So this is why she's all of a sudden flipping her shit, is just like, wait, that was only supposed to be for Florida. How dare you? Oh, yeah, Kaiser Pineapple. Everybody's reporting on something different. I'm curious enough to follow the rabbit through. Oh, no, sorry. First LIEnette looked like Gollum with a wig, and then she looked like E.T., but E.T. may have more teeth. But wait, there is more.
Levy
You know
County,
in
Florida.
Cocoon, those weird
And
wrinkly
if you look also
aliens?
in the-
What was that?
You know in Cocoon, those weird wrinkly aliens when they're outside the
yeah.
pod? That's what she
Yeah.
looks like, only not as glow in the dark. Now, if I were I'm of the glow in the darkness that I could pull that off. She's just an unhealthy cocooner.
Oh my gosh. I must say, guys, please keep an eye on you. Haven't been unsubscribed by rooms. I've had to subscribe again to most of the LawTube sites. Just heads up. Oh no, I'm used to it. I get
Yeah.
people subscribing and unsubscribing, and I think it's what YouTube does is they're looking for what could possibly be bot accounts, and this is just my suspicion. So if you have multiple accounts, whenever you're subscribing to people, they see it's coming from like the same IP address, so they'll just remove all of it, just because they want to make sure that it's not a bot account that's subscribing to you. Because like people have alternate accounts and stuff like that, so that they just do this randomly. Like you'll see your sub count go up and it'll go down. It's not abnormal, especially whenever you get to a certain level. So no, I don't even worry about it. I enjoy, I just like reaching as many people as possible, because then I get to introduce you guys to the to people like the Welsh Lady Reads. See?
Yeah.
Like who would have ever like done that?
Yeah. Who would have known there was a Wales?
Yes. I mean, we know there's a Scotland, and it's nowhere near Wales.
We're never gonna live that down.
I know. It's me. I deserve it. Cooter almost sounds like a slur. Well, I mean, if you add a couple more R's and an IE in there, then you have like a turtle sanctuary in Florida. Sorry.
The circular stamps.
Could you imagine if you named it Slurry's Turtle Rescue?
To be fair, I'd visit Slurry's before I visited LIEnette's, Turtle Utopia.
Well, it's I can't remember what the name of her little turtle thing is, but it's not a bad name. It's like I see your turtle head poking out or something like that. Skowalen.
Is that a turtle in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
I'm always happy to see you, Mel. What was I saying earlier? Oh God, I was poking fun, and I said, yeah. Mo said, because somebody was talking about, yeah, she's had a lot of children. I said, yeah, and she doesn't like me hitting on her, just like, she's like, I've already had enough. I don't need any more. Something like that. Oh gosh, it comes to me randomly. Don't you dare that names pearls after anything Welsh is. We're friends right now. It's a shell.
We don't
thing.
know how
Yeah,
to spell Welsh things. There's like 87,000 letters and one vowel, and you're like, ow.
Ow?
What?
No, that's the name of her turtle rescue. It's a shell thing, and that's
Oh,
there's
Lord.
nothing, like I said, that's not a bad name.
That
I mean,
is
if
not
you're
a
in,
bad thing.
yeah, I'm just there. Look, LIEnette, you got some free like love shown to you right there. Like
Yeah.
all these people hating on you and your 3 teeth. I'm showing you some love. So, just feel it, appreciate it. This is the most you got for a while. Crime Spies, what's up, lady? How you doing? Hi, I'm new here and may have sent some people here. She just finished. Wow. Am I that good that I? Thank you. Good to see you, Crime Spies. It's a hell thing. It's a hellscape. It's a shell game. Well, my day just started with Shizzy and will end with Shizzy and Mo's in the house. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Megan says it's a shell game, which means scam. LP definitely a scammer. Hey, I was trying to show some niceness here. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
that she's
mean,
scamming. I can't verifiably prove anything, yay or nay. I mean, I have my suspicions, but I do like chocolate turtles.
those are pretty good.
Says
Yeah.
county and something courts, Levy County, Florida.
And if you look also in the middle of this document here, you see a signature. Is that correct?
Yes, it says LIEnette Preston.
Were you in fact served a copy of this as well?
Yes, sir.
Is this the last page of a protection order she filed against you in Florida?
Yes, sir.
And was this document posted online?
Yes, as can be seen at the bottom of the exhibit.
Could you believe that this posting was done?
Hold on. Miss Preston, you don't get an opportunity to comment or to have little sayings. I need you to remain quiet while Mr. Heller is questioning his witness. You will be given an opportunity to ask your questions. Please, I'm asking you, refrain from comments, laughing, whatever it is that you're doing during the examination.
It's not a joke.
It is not a joke.
So stop acting like it is.
So I ask you to treat it as such. Mr. Heller, proceed.
Oh, she said much nicer than I would.
This on online forums was done to harass you and intimidate you.
Yes, sir.
Moving on to what we'll be marking as Exhibit F. This one is a little bit harder to see. Can you tell the court what this is if you're familiar?
This is multiple pages of the civil protection order.
Now, is this the protection order here in Ohio that's been posted?
Yes.
And so the Ohio protection order that was granted was then posted. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you believe this was done again to harass you and intimidate you and show that that Ms. Preston did not take seriously the orders of this court?
Yes, sir.
And so the posting of the protection order that was granted by this court also puts you in fear.
Read any of them.
Can you make them any bigger, Mr.
Yes,
Heller?
ma'am. I'll do the best I can.
You can't read any of it. It's all verbal.
Okay. Ma'am, you have to.
She sounds so put out. So Crime Spies, I made you a mod. It's a temporary thing. Throw in the link to your channel there because I want people to go and check you out, because if you haven't checked out Crime Spies, she is amazing. She is amazing. And you will think that you're right there in Fargo with her as she is like operating the wood chipper. I'm telling you. I'm telling you now. We love Crime Spies. She's awesome. So yes, throw your link up in there. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go.
To say objection, you can't just talk.
I can't read any of it. It's just verbal. It's not even.
Okay. And I will sustain the objection as far as the exhibit, in that I agree It is not legible based on what I am seeing. However, I will allow testimony to be given in relation to what Mr. Hales feels necessary to testify to. Mr. Heller, ask your next question.
Okay. So I'm not going to ask you the substance of what's posted in those photos, but to your knowledge, you believe that to be the protection order that was in Ohio, correct?
Yes, sir. And I believe the bottom of the post gives complete context to that.
These are not on the heart. And I have the heart here, and I will open it, Your Honor, and I will show you every single page of it. Absolutely not on it.
Okay.
Again, she keeps showing her complete and total ignorance. She keeps talking about a Facebook page that she was posting hate on before the civil protection orders. We keep showing evidence from another page that she created after the civil protection orders. She went to the heart of Otter Creek, removed everybody, and kept just a couple people. But all that information still exists online. Anything you ever post online is archived. It's historically saved. You can't get rid of it. It exists forever. We're not even talking about the heart of Otter Creek. We're talking about a whole nother Facebook page. And all she's doing is incriminating herself further and further and further. And yes, these hearings will be used against her in federal court as well.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, again, you can object, and then I rule on the objection, and then I determine if we are going to continue questioning after I rule on that objection. So your objection is overruled, which means that I will hear the testimony and evidence. You can then cross-examine Mr. Hales at the conclusion of his testimony on this particular document or any document or testimony that he has provided. Mr. Heller, ask your question, please.
Okay. So you believe that this...
Ma'am, we've already discussed this.
Sorry.
I do not want to have to mute you because if you have an objection, I want to be able to hear it. So please refrain.
In addition to posting about you online constantly, has there been other instances where Miss Preston has been in the same and within 10 feet of yourself or your partner misprotected by the order?
Yes, sir.
I'm now showing you what's going to be marked as Exhibit F. This is a video on a flash drive.
Hold on. I'm still seeing the same document.
Okay.
You and me both, T. Robertson. I really, really want to see this judge in person. She looks pretty darn cute. I mean, take away the hammer and, I might, strike a conversation with her. Just saying. Also, when Elle says she's sorry, she sounds like a 5-year-old. Yeah. What a contrast between Judge and Judge Dr. Dementia. Yeah.
If you want to, you have the flash drive in?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, it is not showing up on the screen share. You may need to close this
Don't
screen
take away the
share.
hammer.
Okay.
Get the video up and then share your screen.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Wouldn't kick her out of court.
Except, I think we closed out of the Zoom. Oh, God. Proceed, please.
Jeremy, I'm now showing you video. This is Petitioner's Exhibit E. Do you recognize this video?
Yes, sir.
Is this the video that you reviewed in preparation for today's hearing?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell the court what we're seeing here?
Previously in court, LIEnette Preston knew that I was flying to Ohio to file for contempt of court. She intentionally parked next to
George
vehicle, knowing her vehicle, enters the post office, looks directly at
George,
then exits the post office and stays at the post office talking to another resident, Captain Dan Shannon.
So this video was taken by your partner, Mark.
George.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And this is the post office in Levy County?
Yes, sir.
And
in Otter Creek, a population of less than 100 people.
Every time he says George, I want him to go, George, George, George of the jungle. Look out for that tree. Sorry.
Oh, Brendan Fraser, we love you still. But
Oh, did you see him in The
what
Whale?
I haven't seen The Whale. Like I
It
said,
was
if
so
it's not
sad.
Godzilla or animated, I haven't seen it in the last couple years.
It was so sad. I mean, it really was. I mean,
Yeah, I don't want to see a
kudos.
sad, terrible movie.
It was terrible. It was sad, but it was disturbing, and it had some really good points to it, but it was sort of sad. I mean, just yeah, and it's sort of the struggles of somebody being extremely large. Just saying,
Yeah.
it was, which you don't really realize it. And it was, oh my gosh, George.
I wouldn't have thought.
Just wait until you see John Crooks. Oh, I don't
Oh
want.
no.
No. Oh my god, love that cartoon as a kid. The Disney movie was pretty funny. Yes, I used
It
to watch
was.
George of the Jungle. I also used to watch the Grape Ape. See, I grew up watching the Banana Splits. You don't know what the Banana Splits are? Oh,
No.
but you have to understand that we would with the Banana Splits there came like all these cartoons, and you had like the
Oh.
monkeys that would be on and stuff like that. See, I'm an old fart. I may have this nice young youthful looking face, but deep down inside everything hurts.
Well, as long as we're simpatico on that one.
Yeah, I used to watch Space Ghost, and then there was also what was the one that they used to like Star Trek freaked me out as a kid. I mean, it really did, because I was like, oh, what the hell? I mean, I had nightmares to start out with as a kid from Star Trek. I think because it was
I
on
could see,
late,
I could see that.
and then once I realized what it was, I was like, oh, this ain't scary. This is actually pretty cool. Why does Kirk always get all these like hot alien chicks? And how many planets do they go to that they have hot alien chicks? And I want to become an astronaut. I want to go where no man has gone before. I mean, a few aliens might have been there, but no man has gone there before. Oh yeah, Rocky. Yes,
He
Rocky
did
and
have a.
Bullwinkle. Oh, and yeah, Rocky Bullwinkle, Banana Split, Huff and Puff. Oh yeah, yeah. Jetsons. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, Captain Caveman. Yes, Captain Caveman. Oh, yep. M. Young is like, oh, this explains so much. I'm here and I'm gone. Oh, God, yes. Yeah, the Jetsons. Yeah. Change the music and lighten a bit, and Star Trek turns into a horror TV show. You're not wrong. Exactly. Imagine watching that in the dark. Flintstones, Scooby Doo. Yep. Huff and Puff, Puff and stuff. Yeah, it was. Yeah, He-Man. No, see, He-Man and She-Ra would have been my little brother and sister. They were into the He-Man, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and all that stuff. I was hitting that spot in my teenage life where I was like, oh, cartoons aren't cool anymore, dude, except for like Saturday morning cartoons, like, because you got to watch the Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote always screwing up. It's like, dude, stop being an idiot, man. Those were the ones for my brother and sister. Huckleberry Hound, yep. And what was his name? Come, where, boy? What you think you're going to do with it? Come here, Chicken Little. We're going to turn you around and get you on the right path to redemption. Yeah, I hated the damn Smurfs with a passion. All I wanted to do was stomp their little bloody bodies into blueberry pudding
So you were more on the Gargamel side. You were
No, I didn't like Gargamel either. I just hated the damn thing. It made no smurfing sense.
the one chick to 57 men, or just the entire thing?
Well, that and like, okay, so where did all the Smurfs come from?
Magic? I don't know. I'm not a
See, that's what
Smurf-lorian.
it screwed me up. Like I just wanted to I wanted to destroy them all and see them come back. Oh, and here's a true thing. Here's a true thing. I have in my my wife saved all of the Smurf glasses that she got from, I don't know, McDonald's or something like that. So she has like the whole collection of Smurf glasses. Me, I collect Pilsner glasses or whatever I can, might say like different stuff on there. Stuff like drink more. All the best cartoons. Oh, please wish Rogue Mom a very happy birthday and send some shizzy love for his special day. Oh, well, happy birthday, Rogue Mama. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I love it. For a long time, Toonami in the 90s on Cartoon Network used to run the old school-based Space Ghost. Yeah. The Snorks, no. And the Fraggles, no. Space 1999, yes. That was one. And then Foghorn Leghorn, there you go. That was a name. My name is Foghorn Leghorn. Son, you just get over here and you boy, I'm telling you, boy, you just better. Snagglepuss. Oh yeah, exit stage right. Yogi and Boo Boo. See, you guys remember all of them. Played Star Trek. When I was already using my chalkboard as my control panel. Again, don't judge. All right, that's it. I'm unsubscribing. Yes, mushrooms. That's where
that
they
explains
came from.
Fraggle Rock.
No, that's where the Smurfs came from. They came from mushrooms. You're not supposed to talk about that, Shizzy. It's a cult. Damn it, Shizzy. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, now see, Ren and Stimpy is whenever I got back into watching cartoons, because they took away all of the Saturday morning cartoons and they replaced them with like the young Warner Brothers characters or the little, I don't remember what it was, but it was so horrible, because it was like, okay, we're going to say something really stupid here. Insert stupid line. He. Instead of just having like natural humor that was, the kids enjoyed it because of the humor. They didn't understand the humor, but as an adult, you were like, that's funny. That's so inappropriate, but it's so damn funny.
Yeah. Rocco's Modern Life. I rewatched that and I was like, holy God in heaven, why did my mom let me watch this?
No, nothing explains Care Bears and Barney. Nothing in the world. Yes, they were great for torturing me.
All they did was stare at you.
I know. It's like that's what they made shotguns for.
Dang it. I always wanted to, shoot happiness laser beams out of my stomach.
Happiness. Here, have some happiness. Well, and then of course, whenever I was delivering pizzas, this has been in the 90s at some point in the 90s. Yeah. So I'm delivering pizzas and this girl comes in and says, "Hey, have you seen the show?" I was like, what show is that? She goes, "It's on right now." And what am I greeted with? I'm greeted with this little baby in a ray of sunshine go, I'm like, what the hell are you watching? It's like, no, just keep watching. Then all of a sudden, like these little creatures came out. They're called Teletubbies.
No, that was a work of Satan. That was a work of Satan on earth.
I was like,
those are demons that'll haunt you in hell.
I was like, why are you watching this? I was like, I would change the channel. I would be like, here, let's watch some Ren and Stimpy. Exactly. Ren and Stimpy.
Yes.
I'm Pinky and the Brain. Pink. And the
Yeah.
Animaniacs. Oh, that was
That was
amazing.
fire.
That was on fire. And it took a while for that to kick off and get going. Then once it did, they removed it.
Of course they did.
Yeah. Barney crawled so Teletubbies could run. Yeah.
No.
Yes, Teletubbies,
Yes.
they are an abomination. Barney the dinosaur. I learned all the songs with my daughter. Don't diss Barney and Mr. Sun or Mr. Golden Sun. Please shine down on me. Barney sounded like Goofy took too much acid. That's what Barney sounded like.
Those kids sounded like they needed acid.
I just got back from hiking up the mountain. You wouldn't believe what I found. I found all these magic mushrooms. It was glorious, and I rolled all the way back down. Joy upon joy. Hooray!
Yes, and Caillou is also a work of Satan. Caillou is terrible. Caillou is awful and must be stopped.
Well, there was a cartoon that I have not been able to locate any of the episodes. It was Earthworm Jim. You remember Earthworm Jim? He was constantly looking for the elusive trout in the jeans.
I didn't realize what that meant until I was older. And then I was like, oh my God, why did my mom let me watch this?
Oh, yeah. I've had to refuse to do my Barney voice during Sunday nights. It always ends up going way too blue. The new shmoo. Oh my God. Oh, Earthworm Jim. Freaking love that show. Yeah. Johnny West. I did not like Johnny West.
I wasn't a big fan of Johnny West, but
Yeah.
I loved Little
What
Monsters.
was the sidekick's name? Hey, Habib. Why don't you go over here and here, have a towel.
Subtle they were not.
You mind putting this start button on your forehead? Come on. I did not like Johnny West. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Yeah, that was one that was a very wholesome show. That was like my early
With the world's creepiest looking puppets ever. Those were nightmare fuel. Those were the creepiest, most terrible those Lady Jane and no.
Oh yeah. I and you know, I used to take naps watching that. Done some 12-hour ones and they're brutal. I don't know what you're talking about, but there is a reason why you should rest after like the first hour. Just saying. Just saying, take a rest. Let it breathe a little bit. Maybe give it a little bit of watering, a little food. You'll be good.
Lord. I think she's behind. I think you were talking.
She's not behind yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just like that's Johnny Quest. No, Johnny Bravo is hilarious. That's right, kids. Girls, I was like, oh, that's funny. You were behind. Well, that too, let it rest. No matter where you're starting from, behind, starting from the front, whatever. Let it rest. Let it breathe.
Oh no.
Take a deep breath, drink a little bit of water. Whatever you need to do. Tom and Jerry. Yeah, Tom and Jerry were like the after school cartoons, though. So that was like my after school kind of coming home, watching Tom and Jerry. There was a couple others about that same time. Yeah, see, even D. Robinson says, try a warm shower and a bath. It'll soothe. It'll soothe.
Epsom salts,
Epsom salts, yes. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with us?
Oh my God. I took this in the wrong direction, didn't I? Again, I'm so bad at this.
Us? Who'd have thunk it?
Shame on me.
And this person here in the center frame, who is that?
That is LIEnette Preston.
And so you believe she saw Miss
George
entered the post office and did not choose to leave, but continued to go about her business.
She intentionally parked next to
George.
Looked at
George
as she enters the post office and then stays at the post office instead of immediately leaving.
Oh, ma'am.
I've warned you, Miss Preston. I'm not going to warn you again. I will mute you.
Oh, please don't, Judge. Just keep it going. This is one of those moments that you just be quiet. You sit back and you go. Now that you've decided to come back and join us, everything that you said will be used against you.
I don't think she'd get that.
Oh my God.
She's still at the why can't I have a continuance? She has not moved past that train stop in her.
I love this. Now I have the picture pages stuck in my head. As soon as you said that, oh my God, are you channeling Volstorm? Shame on you. Oh my God. Handed LIEnette a shovel. Oh, the judge does let it go at the end. Yeah. I stopped by to say hello, everyone. I will catch the replay. Well, thank you, Melanie. Is that a picture of Princess Di? If that's you, you are a very lovely woman, Melanie.
Yes.
It looks a lot like Princess Di in that picture.
Yes.
Time to get your crayon in your picture. No, that is not Fouled Albert. That would be Bill Cosby, and I take no credit for coming up with the picture pages in the book. That would be Volstorm.
Gosh.
Although
Lord.
I had not done one of those with Volstorm at all at that point. I was on MG's one night. We were reading some transcript, and I broke into Bill Cosby, and he just about wet himself. He had to go off the camera because he was just like, "Oh my God, that is so good, it's bad."
Your Bill Cosby is very, very good.
Not as good as Volstorm. Volstorm he's got it down. He is totally got it down.
I still am sad. I say this every time, but they discontinued the pudding pop, and I think that we shouldn't all be punished just because he's a perv.
Come on over here and get your pudding pop. It's got a fresh little bit of something Benadryl. You'll be okay. It's good.
Hey.
Oh yeah. I heard about that. Which country was Princess Diana of? I think wasn't she from Scotland or no, she was the Prince of Wales. No, she was not. She was the Princess of Wales. Wasn't she from Wales?
I believe that they gave her the title of Princess of Wales. I don't know that she was Welsh.
I think she was like English, wasn't she?
I mean, she did the world a service. She had to marry, Charles, and he probably has flippers.
Do you think they just attached hands to him? Is that what you think? What do they call that? They call it crank. She married a crank.
Well,
could you imagine him just?
I can just imagine him talking to mommy every time before he did something like, "Yummy, what am I supposed to do, mummy?" That's what I imagine. And then he just spent 40 years of his life waiting for her to die.
Like, please, will you just die already so I can be king?
And he's like, now I'm king and I apparently have all the health issues. This is great. Why not? Sure.
Or Hooves. The parents of Charles were cousins. Yeah, that's
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, anxious. You're gonna pop a cork. Sorry.
And so this interaction here with Miss Preston at the same space within less than 500 feet. of Miss-
George.
What effect did you see that have on your partner?
Fear, much fear.
And this continuing behavior shows, do you believe that Miss Preston is making any efforts to honor the protection order?
I think she's making every effort to dishonor the Ohio civil protection orders.
And are you asking this court to find her in contempt? Have you has this continued patterns of behavior? Have you attempted to get help from the Levy County Sheriffs?
Yes, as of Monday, the Levy County Sheriff is going to prosecute every incident per the state attorney.
At first, was the state attorney hesitant to prosecute these matters?
Yes, and as of this Monday, the state attorney and the Levy County Sheriff are going to prosecute both LIEnette Preston and John Cook.
At the point of this hearing, I'm relaying to the court exactly what Detective Bowers with the Levy County Sheriff Department told us. Unfortunately, they did absolutely nothing. They've let us down again and again and again. Lieutenant Anderson now tells us they're doing everything they can to press charges and get these two individuals behind bars. We're hoping they're actually going to do it this time.
Has this cost you additional fees and expenses to have to continue to litigate this matter here in Ohio?
Yes, sir.
Are you asking the court to find Ms. Preston in contempt for posting online about these hearings?
Yes, sir.
Are you asking the court to find her in contempt for posting the protection order that was granted?
Yes, sir.
Are you asking the court to find her in contempt for being in less than 500 feet of your partner who is protected, Ms. Risk?
Yes, sir.
No further questions at this time.
All right, thank you. Ms. Preston, this is your opportunity to ask
Lord.
Mr. Hales any questions if you have them. This is not your opportunity to present your own testimony and evidence. And again, if I did not make myself clear initially, we are not going back and retrying the civil stalking protection order that was previously issued. We are only discussing issues that have been testified to here today. So you may proceed if you have any questions for Mr. Hales.
Mr. Hales, isn't it true that what you're doing is showing edited pictures of what is the truth and not showing the truth?
No, you're about to witness some incredible lawyering because LIEnette Preston does everything that her name claims. She continues to lie, and I debunk.
There we go. There will be more tomorrow. And
Yes.
I would suggest that you watch What the Hell's Tomorrow or the next day or whenever they release the next one. Watch it first before you come over and watch it with us, because then you're getting the raw, unedited, uncut version of what's coming from Jeremy. You get to see all of that. We're just idiots behind, a screen over
Pretty
here.
much.
Well, at least I am. I mean, Mo,
Same.
she's smart,
I try once in a while.
and
It
lovely
happens.
too. See, that's the best part about it. You got the lovely Mo in the deep end over here. And if you guys have not subbed to her, well, then what is wrong with you? Because she's damned awesome. And with that, we are going to end it for tonight. We are going to say, see ya, sayonara, farewell. No, before I do that, we can't do that yet. You know why?
No.
Because I have to send everybody over to see. Oh, of course they limited my monetization. Suckers.
It seems to be what happens when I'm on a stream, to be very honest.
No, it has nothing to do with you at all. It is me. It's probably my potty mouth, but you know what? I don't really give two damns about them getting all bent out of shape. Oh, geez. Well, you said something you weren't supposed to say. Whoopee twang. I don't care. YouTube, you got to do better with your punishment. I mean, if you don't like, if you think that your advertisers don't like it, well, maybe your advertisers need to just maybe get their head out of their ass and know good content whenever they see it. And show
It's
some
almost like you could
appreciation.
have advertisers that are okay with kind of adult content, and you could put those, but as a company that's continued to lose shit tons of money for Google, keep going.
Yeah, just keep
You're doing
pushing it.
great.
Just saying. All right, everybody, it's time. So long, farewell. It's time to.
George, are you ready to show everybody where our new home is?
Before we show you, we want to show you why the Hale food we buy where we bought.
What did you say?
I said, Jeremy, I'm a huge fan.
George is out in the parking lot. Look at that. Am I on the naughty list?
Every meeting. And you're gonna bring the police because you removed me once.
I didn't start this war with the neighbors, but I fully intend on winning it.
I have anxiety over the roof, and I can't take this. I can't, sir. I cannot hear you very well. Not at all. I have to hold you up to my ear to hear you. Something is wrong. Can you please check your mic? I do not have perception of time. I don't have perception of date and times. I do not, and my brain does not work that way. My child just fell down. You are not a nice person.